Hi, welcome to It's Probably Okay. This is the Return to the Spiderverse game.
Wow.
My name is Jason.
I guess we get to see what teacher Jason is like behind the scenes.
That was awesome. Woo.
I haven't really got to do that in person for so long that it's.
Yeah, he just straight up told us we don't get to go to recess until we're all quiet for 5
I
minutes.
hate that shit.
It was hilarious. I loved it.
Sorry. So we're here to play the Masks RPG set in just after the movies Into the Spider-Verse. So oh my gosh, thank you for the cheers. 500 bits in the chat anonymously.
Yay!
Golly, thank you so much. That's just immensely appreciated. Also, using the Janet emote is highly recommended. She's the cutest. She's also melted into her dog bed, so oh well.
She is the cutest.
So, wow, okay, Tony, that's, okay.
Wow. I don't know who this Tony is, but I like them.
I don't know, made me feel good about myself, though.
Tony, that's not a no. Let the record show. That wasn't a fucking no.
Starting to my left, Abria, who are you? What are you doing here?
Hi, I'm an antagonist. I'm Abria Iyengar playing Miles Morales, the Janice playbook. I should probably change my thing. So it says it on the bottom.
I forgot
Oops.
to do that too.
Whoopsie!
Oh, yeah.
Amateurs, all of you.
Yeah, how dare you? Anyways.
Michelle?
Hi, I'm Michelle Otis, and I am playing Anya Corazon, Spider-Girl, the Beacon playbook.
And thank you, Adventures of Tony, for the subscription. That's a really thank you. I just get so tongue tied with like people who are, when they subscribe and cheer, and I'm not used to this. I don't handle this well. Ideally, we would just do this and no one would look at me. I think that's how streaming works, right? As you put something on the internet. Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh no. Okay.
Yo, okay. Pro tip, keep the flow up, man. Get excited. Get the fucking hype train started. Thank you very much for the subs being gifted. Let's see if we can unlock all 5 levels of emotes. You guys are amazing.
Yes.
It's the finale, and we're all really excited to be here. Thank you so much.
We are.
Thank
and
you
if you
for
have
the
some
save.
names, please throw it.
Thank you for
We
the save.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Michelle, did you get to finish your intro?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Let's go this way to Adam.
Halito, everybody. I'm Adam, and I am playing Cecil Octavius, a.k.a. Cecil Connors, a.k.a. the Superior Spider Octopus, and I'm playing the Brain Playbook.
Awesome. Thank you. Joey.
Hey guys, I'm Joey, and I am playing Arachnid, aka Preston Parker, aka Son of Sweatpants Spider-Man, also the Protege Playbook.
And Eric.
Hi everyone, I'm Eric. I am playing Man Spider, the Transform, and I definitely didn't just wake up.
That's right. We have a wide array of morning experiences on our team here, and that's where we are. Thank you so much, everyone, coming in with the subscription. This is just fantastic energy to start our finale with.
Yeah.
It's meant so much to all of us being here to do this, and it's just been a heck of a fun time. Excuse my language, but that's how I feel. And
Whoa, what the?
yeah, there we go. That's our one heck for the PG-13.
Yeah. It's a heckin' good time.
Wow, this is the most hype of all time. Thank you,
Yep.
everyone.
Let's go!
Hype,
Yeah.
hype.
Fantastic.
Nice.
All right, so I'm going to jump into the recap, and hopefully you can hear it over all of the celebratory music and sound effects that are happening. All right, let's do this one last time. Aww. This is the one and only Return to the Spiderverse. The story so far is that 4 other Spider-Folk have crossed worlds and met Miles Morales in his dimension just a few months after he stopped Kingpin from turning the world inside out. The visitors aren't glitching anymore, but they also don't know how to get home. Well, sort of. They've joined Miles at Vision Academy at Aunt May's and on the front line of fighting crime as the 5 and only friendly neighborhood spider them. Freaking hype. Wow. Okay, I think that's my first hype train ever on this channel, and that is amazing. Thank you so much. This is incredible. Let's go.
I'm so old, I have no idea what that means.
I don't either, but I know it's good.
We just blew past
awesome.
level 4 hype. This is holy
Hey,
crap.
y'all, if we don't hit level 5 hype, I'm killing Miles off today. Like, I will do it. I'm not
she
worried
doesn't
about
joke
it.
about this, folks.
Oh, I
so,
don't. I love
mean, we
dying
should
at the end of
probably close
campaigns.
that out. So,
And not just in this game. Canonically, he will die
Oh,
in
yeah.
all forms of media.
No
It's
comic
okay,
books,
though. He's
no
a Marvel
sequel
character. He'll be
movie.
back next week.
Nope. I'm sorry, he's not a fucking redhead. He won't be back.
Listen.
Oh,
I'm
shots
full of hype
fired,
train
everybody.
energy.
Shots
Let's go.
fired.
last time, our heroes were finally reunited after navigating through a tangle of alternate realities, both visiting and meeting visitors in the busiest of Friday afternoons of all time. Afterwards,
God, yeah.
Anya got a whole pizza and tried to get some rest. Preston actually thought he would be able to just sleep. Cecil was fitted for a sweet tuxedo, and Miles and Peter met up at the party everyone else was ignoring. They had a quick minute to enjoy/embarrass themselves before catching a glimpse of Liv's tentacles leaving the yard over the fence. The boys chased her through the neighborhood to fight her on the roof of someone's house, which was immediately destroyed under Miles's feet. Miles crashed through into the house, and Peter swung in to get him some support. Anya, Cecil, and Preston rushed out to get help, but were slowed down at every turn and by every roll, taking much longer to get there. This gave Liv a chance to get the upper hand, breaking away from the boys and the broken house to make her escape. However, she just made it a little ways before everyone caught up eventually, and a melee ensued. They fought Liv to a standstill, and the Avengers showed up to take her in. The group finally got a chance to catch their breath, high-five each other, eye the hype train coming in, and wait. No. And then, tornado. Is it a hype tornado? It remains to be seen. But a little ways across town where you just came from, the party you left, a tornado has sprouted out of the house or yard. Oh, actually, you all made it over there and saw Jubilee doing her best, shooting sparks at this dude, like throwing tornado up, and is that's where we left off. So let's just give the hype train a moment to pull into the station, as we're at 97%, and I'm just excited beyond the ability of my brain to process. Thank you so much, everybody. This is incredible. Let's go. This is the big finale hype that we love to see. And there it is. That is.
Yeah!
We know
Yeah.
Miles will be able to survive in his sequel and in his appearance in the Spider-Man video game. So
It was going to be super awkward because there's so much stuff planned for him.
yeah.
Right?
And I was going to kill it all.
Wow. Okay. Mega hype. 146%. Whatever. That's incredible. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here and for joining us for this.
Yay.
Now, speaking of hype, there's a tornado in the yard. This guy's like basically on the back porch. He's looks like oh, actually you recognize him. He is the jungler from the river. No, what was it? The Academy.
Wait.
Oh, the Aspen.
The Aspen Brook.
Aspen Brook Preparatory.
Yes.
Because it's the AP. And you recognize the jungler from their team, who is like a 16-year-old white guy.
Jungler, more like ganker. That's all he does. It's like he can't.
That actually is his screen name. Ganker
Sick
04.
references.
Yeah.
Someone Googled lol before we got in here, and I'm proud of him.
Did you just pull up like a vocab list?
No, I played once or twice.
Really?
Nerd.
What's your
But he
rank?
didn't inhale.
Okay. Well, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for bringing in the hype. You all have come into view of the back of the house, and this kid is like really his hands are straight up, and there's like the bottom of two tornadoes are coming out of the palms of his hands, and they go up and sort of make a egg beater big tornado. It's kind of ripped into the back of the house. There's like a little half circle cut into the back of the house. The kitchen's all blown open. There's water spraying all over the place because there should be. We know how to set a scene here. And he is like laughing. Like, I don't think well, it's hard to know what's going on in his mind right now, but he's just like looking up at this tornado that he's created, and Jubilee is like blasting him, but the sparks are mostly, getting curved off. And as you are coming into view, Jubilee sees that this isn't it's not doing much. Also, she was kind of in the process of pulling this mask up out of her clothes that she was wearing. Like, she has a suit on under her clothes and pulls this mask off, and it's this like X-Men branded mask, and then just charges this guy, does a flying knee to his back, and he stumbles forward a little bit and then just goes whoom and launches her into the air in the tornado. So that's what happened. We've got wow, okay. Level 5 hype train emo. I don't know what it means when I share this, but here we go. Choo choo. This is fantastic. It's a whole new world for me. Thank you so much for being here and making that happen. That is the X.
So old, I don't even know what this email means.
Grave, thank
The
you.
X them.
Yes, that we fixed it.
Hell yeah.
It's the X them. And so here you are. You all, at least some of you know who Jubilee is as a person. Peter, you hung out with alternate Jubilee just earlier this afternoon.
Yeah.
A lot has happened.
I'm gonna try and like whip her out of that tornado.
Yeah, not known for her flying abilities, really.
No. No. Yeah, when we hung out, not much of a flyer.
Okay. Let's unleash your powers.
Okay.
Because it's a little bit of a tricky shot. She's just going full over the rainbow.
Straight up, yeah. So yeah, 6 + 3 plus my +1. That's a 10.
Oh, nice.
That'll do.
Okay. So yeah, you yank her out of the funnel.
Yeah. I kind of like slingshot myself past, and like basically like as I'm flying past, like web her and pull her out with me as like, and use the momentum to like yank myself out, because I know I probably don't have the strength to pull something out of an active tornado.
Well, you're very strong. I don't know that that's accurate. Like
You have the strength of like 6 spiders.
Yeah.
For sure you can.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing, yeah, and you're in your spider form, right? Because regular Peter Parker isn't strong or anything, right?
Because we were dealing with Liv. So yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is that maybe for one of the first times, aside from your friends here, because like Amanda's never seen you like this. Wait, no, was that your date?
Amber.
Yeah. Amber's never seen you like this, and wouldn't recognize you, frankly. Like, your whole face is different. But when you pull her down, you kind of have to like catch her at the bottom, or she would just, flop onto the ground. I don't know what that says.
It says team pool.
Team pool.
Yeah, we'll get there. Calm down.
We're in battle against a powerful tornado.
Are you?
We're allowed to ask.
Torkel Canada's doing it. Everyone's like, team pool.
It's in the Zoom chat too.
Yep.
It's the new movie coming out, a sequel to Deadpool.
Well, it's Into the Spiderverse, but Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. So
We said Deadpool into the Spider-Verse sequel.
the this could have gone a number of different ways. With your 10+, you pull her down to the ground and sort of steady her. It's not like a catch, like you just like in a weird movie where you have to like catch the damsel. That's not what we're doing. But you pull her down out of the tornado, and she stops and she looks at you, and there's no like horror. She just is like, oh my god, thank you, and just gives you a big hug. All arms and like is just extremely affectionate.
No problem, citizen.
Miles just gives you like a thumbs up from like in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does everyone do?
I'm gonna bum rush the tornado boy. No.
Okay.
And I'm not really like holding back, because if he is not able to play at full function tomorrow at the game, then Genki's going to be a star. So.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds like we're entering battle with a dangerous foe. So I just want to remind everyone, this is the point where we do team pool. So I know you guys
thank you for
forget.
bringing it up. We always forget.
Yeah. So I I love you. So let me pull this up real quick. Make sure I do this right. I've done it 100 times and I still don't do it right. Okay. So the other thing. Oh, did we? Yeah, we did our end of session last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So when you enter battle against a dangerous foe, do we have a leader? Okay. Sounds like no. If everyone
put it to a vote. It's the fucking finale.
Okay.
Give the people what they want. A dumb vote.
All right, put it in your Zoom chat. Get ready to press enter at the same time. Here we go.
All right.
And go.
Every time.
Yeah, no agreement.
Nope. Now, let me ask this. Preston, do you have influence over all your teammates?
No. After that last one, I only have influence over Miles.
Okay. Man Spider, do you have influence over all your teammates?
No, I do not.
Miles, do you have influence over all your teammates?
I know because we've talked about it before, that Anya has deleted everyone's influence over her.
Okay. Then it wouldn't matter. Because it says, if the leader has influence over every teammate. If everyone
Anya
has...
doesn't
Thanks,
care
Anya.
about us.
I aim to please.
I mean, she is like a rogue hacker used to working on her own. So, like...
True.
Actual villain.
Yep.
Potential.
Fair enough.
If you guys eat a spider, are you cannibals?
Yeah, totally.
Oh.
Moving on.
It tastes like long spider.
Wait, if I eat calamari, am I a cannibal?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's 100%
It's why
for
we
sure.
don't ever invite you to sushi.
Yep, no sushi night.
Weird for you.
Although octopus eat fish a lot.
True.
That's
Right?
what they eat. So like most of the sushi is okay to eat.
And Europeans eat mummies, so like cannibals are a thing. It's
No,
fine.
they just drink the juice.
And technically,
What?
he's not a squid, so he could eat calamari.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm glad we sorted that out.
Right?
I am assuming everyone has the same purpose in this fight.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll add a third because it starts with 2. So now we have a third one. And if any team member mistrusts the leader or the team, remove a team. So is anyone
Question.
Yes.
Are we adjudicating this having said what Cecil said? Because I think Miles is going to be a little concerned that Cecil is full ass bum rushing this guy.
What did Cecil say out loud?
He didn't say anything out loud in your
I don't
game.
think he says anything out loud.
Okay.
He just goes
But he
straight for
impli-
Tornado
yeah.
Boy.
He implied that he was going all out.
Yes.
And we have like canonically discussed like they're wee babbies. Let's be gentle.
Yep.
Also, yeah, he wants to hurt another person so that his boyfriend does well at a video game.
Cecil is sweeping the leg.
Yeah. I think.
Well,
think
I
that's
have
fair.
a mask on and you can't pierce it, so
That's fine.
He's going for the thumbs.
You're, sweep the thumb.
Sweep the thumb.
Sweep the thumb. Sweep the thumb. Sweep the thumb.
Okay, so I'm gonna take one away. We're back down to 2, and however, we're not. I think ill prepared or off balance doesn't really. You just came out of a big fight that you were kind of off balance for, but now you're hyped and ready for a fight. So, I mean, you know, that level 5 hype train came through and just got everyone ready to go. So, obviously, you're not off balance or ill prepared.
I straightened my pillowcase and I'm going to keep on keeping on.
Yeah. Okay. So the chat's on fire today. This is great. All right. So Adam, you want to engage this threat?
I do want to engage this threat.
Let's
I'm getting
roll for
dice
it.
out.
Now you're
Okay.
getting dice out. Now.
Yeah. Well, to be fair,
To be
Jason.
fair.
To be fair.
thank you. We have gone many a session with rolling virtually no dice. So
That doesn't sound like me.
All right. Bear's
oh.
asking one more time. Sorry, as this adjudicates. Is it obvious that Cecil is going all out?
Yeah, that's why I
At
took
the
the die
door.
away from the team pool. It's
Then I would like to take advantage of my influence over someone to give him a -2 on this roll.
excellent.
rude.
Yep.
Because I got a 10.
Uzi.
And what's your weird?
It's-
I mean, your danger.
My danger is +1. So so I rolled a 9 at +1, just made it a 10.
Okay.
And now
And do you have any
Miles.
conditions?
I do have, yes, I have guilty.
What does that subtract from?
Provoke someone or assess the situation.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miles, how do you interfere to bring this down from a 10 to an 8?
Miles was looking over at the Jubilee man spider hug, and he gives a little thumbs up, and he like turns and sees Cecil. I'm just gonna call you Cecil. Sees Spider Octopus like running and picking up steam and looking very much like the all-out version of Spider Octopus. And he waits for a little bit of detritus to like kick up to block line of sight, and Miles like gets low and is gonna thwip and grab his foot and pull it out from under him.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
Or sorry, not foot, just a tentacle. He just wants to like throw him off just a little bit so the hit doesn't land as hard.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So Adam, let's decide what do you want from the list? You get to pick one thing. With your 7 to 8, 7 to 9. With your 8.5.
So I want to impress, surprise, or frighten him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just get one. So
That's the
so
whole
yeah,
thing.
that would be the one.
Okay. So the what was your initial, like, what was your dream board of this situation?
So my my dream board was basically tackle him so that the tornadoes stop, because I assume breaking his concentration will hopefully stop the tornadoes. And but in the process, if he happened to, like, bruise an elbow, or jam a finger, that would not be terrible.
Okay, so you were going for strikes rather than grabs.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
I'm basically, I was gonna, like, use my tentacles and just launch myself towards him and just tackle him.
Okay.
Yeah, but like full contact tackle was the intention.
All right. First of all, Dork Lord Canada, go ahead and take a potential for Feralicious on the topic of eating and or drinking mommy juice. That's very good. Now, your tackle kind of takes place. But you find yourself going off balance, and Adam, do you think you would definitely notice why you got tripped up? You're super focused.
Yeah, I'm pretty focused. I don't know that I would. Also because I do have a -2 to assess the situation.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So let's just call it then. Then you're not sure why you tripped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I would think, I would probably just assume that it was like all the chaos of things blowing around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lost your footing for a second. So yeah, you get in there, you land a couple of hits, but it seems like this guy must have also gotten some toughness from his tornado powers, because he just takes a couple of direct hits from Tentacle Punch, but then you also lose your balance and trip and are trying to, like, grab onto him to not fall over all the way, and he just takes that moment to sort of Hadouken into your gut and
rude,
and just blows you away and up into the air.
Shit. Okay.
It's not necessarily hard move territory, because you could go through the air and deal with that situation, but he does kind of launch you, and you have frightened your opposition into, like, oh god, what is happening? This isn't fun anymore. And blasts you up into the air, and then he looks just like, oh my god, Spider-Man's here, this is so cool. I'm like he doesn't really get much further than that.
Yeah, you're the villain.
You're the baddie. Let's follow up with Miles. Miles, what are you doing after having interfered and watching Cecil go flying up over the fence?
I think he will, like, yeah, let's just do that again, since he's already low to the ground, like pulling at feet. He's gonna turn and try to thwip the jungler and, like, knock him off of it, like knock his balance off, to see if we can get a distraction going.
Okay. Cool. So let's engage a dangerous threat.
I'm going to use the mask, which is once per session, I can affirm my heroic identity and switch my mundane with my mask's label. And it's because he's actually trying very hard to do this heroic thing in a mundane way. He's going to roll with mundane instead of danger.
Got it. I like it.
I just sort of chill on the corner. Holy shit, I needed that. That's a 4 + 3 is a 7.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah.
But a 7. What do you want to pick from your list?
Bleep blorp. Let's go. I want to take something from them, which is his attention on his big tornado.
Oh, okay. Sure. Okay. So the massive sort of, like, combo tornado that he was like experimenting with, and I think you do this just in time. You pull his attention away from that. You, like, move his arms around, and that seems to be, like, directly tied to his ability to control these. Like, they come out of his palms. Just as a, like, news helicopter was coming into view, and it catches like the edge of the tornado, and the helicopter's like, whoa, do a barrel roll, and then recovers. Like actually recovers because you pulled his hands and moved to the tornado. You just saved a whole helicopter of 2 people. So that's a good thing you did. And they caught you on camera doing it. So, probably more important is that.
Breaking news, local spider person tries to throw tornado at helicopter.
Use this innocent boy to throw tornado at helicopter.
Unconfirmed reports whether or not Spider-Man made the child hold the tornado.
Yeah. As he stumbles and is he's like, whoa, Spider-Man, no. And then he is starting to realize he can't turn this off, right? Like he's like, whoa, I'm okay, and just blasts the whole yard. And Miles, you said you were low to the ground. Cecil, you are still catching air on a sweet jump. So between Preston, Peter, and Anya, are any of you prepared to just have this like double barrel horizontal tornado coming at you?
Well, my plan on my turn was to assess the situation, so I don't know if that would mean I'm on kind of high alert, taking everything in.
Let's roll your assess and
Okay.
see what happened. Also, Miles, all this like high wind is increasing the static electricity in your hair from earlier. So.
Not again! Every time!
All right, I got a 7, but because I have the protege move, be mindful of your surroundings, I get to ask 1 additional question. So I get 2 questions.
Okay.
What here can I use to I want to say mitigate the collateral damage? How can I I want to try to get him to either. Oh my god, my brain is completely fried. Let's go with the other question first. How can we best end this quickly?
Okay. I think what you notice, I don't know if New York is as lousy with these as some of the other East Coast cities, but at the back of the house you can see a storm cellar. They'll open up in the back side doors and you go down into the cellar. Now, normally everyone goes in there to avoid a tornado, but if you put a tornado in there, that would probably be just as effective. And it seems like that's everything else is you're just in an open neighborhood and he's just going to keep blasting everything. But if this cellar is designed to keep a tornado out, it stands to reason that it could also keep a tornado in.
Okay. And what here can I use to lead him into that storm cellar?
Any of your spider powers?
Okay. I'll accept that.
Yeah, I mean he's off balance, but he's just a regular kid otherwise, right? So he's your webs probably all of that would work if you can get outside the blast zone, because you can't whip directly into the wind or it's just gonna blow backwards.
I guess more my question is he seem reasonable enough that I'd be able to try to convince him to go in there voluntarily, or am I gonna have to drag him in there with the webs?
Oh, he does not want to go in there yet.
Okay.
I mean, you could just see it's starting to occur to him that no, stop, and then he'll try to stop it, and he's now going sideways with the tornadoes, and he's just, if you could just imagine the cone of tornado coming out of both hands, it's just starting to occur to him though, wait, I don't know what to do with this. Okay, so, don't worry, Gray Day, we're not putting them in the closet, we're putting them in the basement. It's much better. So what about Peter and Anya? This blast coming right at you.
Well, I have very fast reflexes, so I'm thinking of jumping out of the way so that I can do some good instead of getting thrown against something.
I like that. Let's unleash your powers.
Okay. I have a positive freak for once.
The normalist kid here.
So 8.
Scary.
Okay. So, on a 7 to 9, you'll have to mark a condition, or I could tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
Tell me how the effect is unstable or temporary.
Okay. Yeah, you manage to just flip out of the way, and in the process, you avoid that, but you like miss the fact that there's a wheelbarrow in the backyard, and just whack your shin so hard on that.
Ouch.
Yeah, and so your ability to be super agile is somewhat impaired. Like that's you like your next roll to do something super flippy will be at a disadvantage.
Okay.
But otherwise, yeah, you totally avoided this blast and knocked a wheelbarrow over, and there's like a bag of cement that falls out of it. Like, that was so heavy.
Stupid wheelbarrows.
And what about Peter Parker?
Yeah, Jubilee hugged me, and I'm very confused.
Okay.
I'm not ready for this tornado.
Okay, so you're getting, would you say blown away?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay, so we blow them all away.
Should he take a powerful blow?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. So please roll. How many conditions do you have? Okay, great.
I got 0.
Roll +0
So-
and get very low.
We'll see about that. Yeah. So that's yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's an 8.
Okay. What do you like from the 7 to 9 list?
Okay, let me see where's this. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna say I give ground and give my opponent an opportunity. I'm gonna say, yeah, in it as soon as like I feel myself starting to lift, rather than like, because like I'm in mid hug with Jubilee, I could have like let go and like grab something, with my many arms, but I decide rather to just like then go in for the hug and the protection and just see where I get thrown.
You're like the crash bubble of
Yeah.
like, I got you. Okay. So you're what does that mean? You give ground? Is that
Yeah,
what you were
give
saying?
ground and your opponent gets an opportunity.
Yeah, okay, great. I think part of that opportunity is I don't know. Do any of you so I'm picturing this like Man Spider's like, and grabs onto Jubilee and then like tumbleweeds over the fence. And that could be distracting to some or all of you. Does that seem accurate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. So in that moment, he's able to just he actually like figures out how to put his hands down and kind of like Ironheart his way up off the ground. It's like the ground just is wrecked under him. There's like all the grass peels back and there's just dirt and dust flying everywhere. And now there's actually like quite a cloud of debris as he goes up into the air a little bit and it's like, no, Spider-Man, I'm just trying to help, and like puts his hands out like that, but that's the problem. And
What, you dullard?
yes, yeah, he's not made good choices, that's for sure.
No.
And I'm gonna say,
Honestly, he's never been a team player. That's why he's a jungler.
Right.
They just don't know, because he doesn't want to work with people. He just wants to run around and gank.
Yep.
He's not a good player.
I like
Let's
that.
focus, and I don't like it.
All right, so with Preston and Anya successfully having like gotten to cover, I'm gonna have Miles and Cecil both roll take a powerful blow. That's you are just getting blasted, ground zero, full tornado.
Using Never Give Up, Never Surrender, which is my alternate take a powerful blow
Yeah,
move.
I love that move.
Yeah, it's so good.
I've got one condition marked, so I'm gonna +1. Oh, hey! I rolled a 1 and a 2. +1 is 4.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Yeah, don't forget your potential for that.
I get potential.
Hey.
I might finally get my second advance in this game.
We'll see.
Oh my god.
Oh,
the
no.
Sell. His character arc. No.
I'm Cecil. I succeeded at everything.
Yeah, what would that even feel like?
Well, that's what it feels like. So.
Oh gosh. Bria, how'd your
anyway,
roll go?
I got a 9 + 2 is an 11. So.
Oh, that's a bunch. Okay.
Oh no, I'm supposed to roll high. So I
Oh, that's
stand
right.
strong and choose one.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. Sweet. I'm gonna choose, since this isn't really rallying from a hit, I want to get an opportunity or opening against my attacker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's yeah, I think your role, pushes past the fact that he got an opportunity against you, partly because you saw Man Spider go flying. You're like, oh no, crap. And
Yeah.
So what does this look like when this guy goes up into the air, is just blasting down? He's now like figured out he can kind of fly, and is, blasts. Cecil manages to get out of the way. Well, let's start with that actually. Cecil, how did you avoid this situation?
So I'm blasted into the air, and I think I think I grab onto like the like a nearby like street light or street lamp or something
sure.
like that, and just like grab it with a tentacle and around.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So
Land on the roof, maybe.
Okay. The roof of the house.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And Miles, you're equally successful. You can see that Cecil's safe and kind of out of the fight. Well, not very far, but is over there. So Miles, what does your action look like?
I think the opportunity, like the opening I get against the jungler, is that when he like turns his hands down to like sort of Iron Man fly, that's enough clearance for Miles to actually like thwip onto him.
Yes.
And start pulling. And the goal is either he's going to try to blast me back and he'll be stable enough that I can pull myself to him, or I can pull him to me. Like one of us is going somewhere else.
Okay.
This is the goal. I don't care where or which way.
And you all also, just as a reminder, you all have seen this enough times that just knocking out somebody who has used the Grape Ape is enough to shut down what's happening. Regardless of what happens next, it's only been, a couple weeks since Grape Ape showed up, and we don't really know what the long-term effects are. But knocking this person out should be enough to sort of close out the situation.
And through the din of the wind, Miles is grateful that Cecil can't hear him, as he's like, crap, Cecil was right, knock him out.
All right. But
I'm sorry, could you say that again? Cecil was what?
So loud.
You're cutting out again, Adam. That's
what?
That's right. Okay, right. What?
That's not funny because I don't know if you're joking or not.
I know. That's why it's funny.
I hate my internet.
That's okay. We hate your internet too, so it's okay.
Thanks.
No,
Don't say it out loud. He can hear you.
Oh, right. Whoops. Okay, so Miles, your thwips, like you get all over the chest and shoulders of this guy, right? You can grab onto him, and you in fact pull him off balance a little bit, and he's like, whoa, and just tornadoes going every which way. Anya, I think you're probably the next most available person to get involved with what Miles is obviously trying to do, which is pull this guy down for face punches. Anya, what are you doing?
I think give him a push towards Miles, get that, that rubber band.
Oh,
I can't talk today.
Yeah, slingshot
'cause-
yourself?
No, because Miles is trying to pull the guy towards him.
Mm-hmm.
give him a push towards Miles.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's unleash your powers, I think, or directly engage a threat. Well, I guess you're not really trying to hurt him, right?
No, I'm not trying to hurt him.
Just trying to change the trajectory.
Yeah.
Let's unleash your powers.
Okay. 9.
Oh, okay. That's great. So on a 7 and 9, you can mark a condition, or I'll tell you
Can
how
we
it's
spend team from the team pool?
Yes.
Like, if we're working in concert, I don't know if someone else wants to join in.
I think that's I will take that.
Because Miles is already engaged in this effort, I need somebody other than Miles to say how they're helping.
I can definitely help. I'm trying to think how I want to.
Okay.
Because my plot or my thought was to try to toss him in the storm cellar. So.
Yeah.
I'll communicate that via the comms.
Ah, there we go. Talking.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Yes, I'll communicate that idea. Get him the cellar, and
okay.
Spend one for the team pool.
Okay. Do you maybe also like thwip open the cellar because like indicate what you meant and yeah. Okay. I mean that's just an easy no roll thing. Like the cellar is not dodging. So. Okay. So. Yeah, I think that's a great help. We're down to 1 team in the pool. And Anya, you are able to, with a 10, totally change the trajectory of this kid into more of Miles's control. Mm-hmm. And Miles, when we get back to you, you'll have the choice of like bring in for headbutts or cellar, or you'll just be in control of what happens next. I need to check in with Peter Parker, aka Man Spider.
So I get thrown away, and then I imagine we crash into something, and I basically like just set Jubilee down, and I'd be like, maybe stay here, and then just and then head back into the fight.
All right. As you go away, the audience sees Jubilee tap the little like X communicator on the side of her mask, and is like starting to have a conversation. And yeah, you thwip back over the fence. I think you two like crashed into a tool shed and you just leap back into action. You could see Miles is trying to pull this kid down. Preston has, thwipped open the storm cellar. What do you want to do, Man Spider?
I am going to directly engage the threat. I'm going to try and get his hands and take away his flying if I can.
Okay.
So let's try that. Let's see. That would be what's directly engaged.
You're gonna bite his hands off?
No, I was more like because he's like Iron Manning it. But if I can tie his hands together,
that's good. That's less gruesome than what was in my mind.
Yeah.
Wow.
You did go to like Vor very quickly.
Yeah.
I think that was last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're rolling plus danger. Great, so that is just a 7.
Okay. So you want to take something from them?
Yeah, I want to stop him from being able to fly.
Okay.
By eating his hands.
No. All right. So yes, you managed to thwip the hands together. I think in the process you're seeing like there's so much pressure, you're actually gonna have to like get in there and like clamp his hands together with all like at least 6 of your arms are like holding his hands together while Miles
That's
is
all
trying.
my arms.
And your feet I guess are the other 2. Yeah, okay. Don't use your feet. That's weird. Don't just put your feet on someone without permission.
I mean, for me, honestly, they're all the same when I'm in spider form. There's no difference.
All right. Okay. So you get in there. You manage to clamp this together. He's kind of down on the ground with you. However, there's like so much pressure. It is all of your strength. You can feel like potentially like muscles tearing. Like this is just you are containing 2 tornadoes in your hands. So I need you to take a powerful blow.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see. Ooh, snake eyes.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Okay. This is good. Mark potential.
Oh,
And yeah, you
Cool.
tough it out.
Yeah, and then because of my move, it may not matter, but my move, I'm coming for you. When you, oh no, it's mark and condition, not potential. Never mind.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. And Cecil, let's get you back on the scene.
So I'm gonna so I want to jump down from the roof and help Man Spider like grapple this kid.
Okay.
Because Man Spider, you're like holding on to him, right?
Yeah, I'm basically like I jumped on him and like webbed his hands together and then like used my just brute forcing his hands to hold there so he can't like fly and take off.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I know. I have gadgets.
Is he
And
on the
one
ground
left.
right now? I want the word picture of it.
Oh, yeah. He has come down to the ground. You still have him thwipped to like control where he moves, Miles, and Man Spider is up close, like just face to face with him, jamming his hands together. And also this kid's face is like, huh, like, not only like wants to get away, but wants to get away. It's, and then
Fair.
Cecil's gonna get involved.
Yes. Yeah. So he's gonna have so many phobias after this. But I am always prepared, and I have another gadget. So I am going to so I unleash my powers with a brand new minor invention and roll superior. And I have to mark a condition too because I've reached to 0 gadgets. But I have a neural interrupter that I was working on to harmlessly knock people out. And so I'm gonna jump down and grab him with tentacles.
Uh-oh.
Wow, what a freeze.
Mhm.
Thanks, I hate it.
Okay.
Come back.
Let's
You froze. Wait.
There we
You're
go.
back.
There you are.
Okay, grab him with tentacles and
Oh, and with my actual human hand, I'm going to slap the neural inhibitor on his neck.
okay.
And
This is like a dart or like a what? Like what is this?
it's like a it's like a circuit board patch, like about like
oh
3 or
okay,
4
like
inches
a
Like
square.
a nicotine patch.
like
Yeah,
a
it's a
nicotine
like a
little
patch,
nicotine patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a goober that
and,
does what
yeah.
we want.
It's a goober.
Yay, goobers.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You
Yeah.
slap it
And-
on his neck. Do you have to roll
Yeah.
anything for your gadgets?
I do. I have to unleash my powers with superior,
Okay. Let's do that.
which is currently a +2. And I'm going to have to mark a condition too. That was the right time to roll an 11. +2 is 13.
Nice.
And what is the effect?
And I'm gonna mark insecure.
Oh, for using your last gadget.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And basically it just kind of, it's like a taser, but it actually works.
Mm.
So and it's not like harmful. So it just like it sort of, it tasers the brain, but like not the body. So it just like sends an electrical jolt through the brain that's like, stop everything for a second. And yeah, it's just
Okay.
like an interrupter.
Unlike real tasers that murder people.
Yep.
Well,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
some of them are dangerous.
Yeah. I don't want like
Yeah, that's all right.
brain for a second. Just yeah, it's like a hard restart on the brain.
Yeah.
Turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. And so I think this is probably a spot where we can close the combatiness of this. Oh, what'd you want to say?
How long have we been playing this and you're not going to allow us to do a fucking Spider-Man classic ending line? As we all stand over him and Miles leans in and says, "Stay in your lane. We do superpowers." And that's a double joke.
That's
'cause
very
there's
good.
lanes.
That's very good. Yeah.
I wrote that down.
And then he judders.
Miles says that. Breaking the fourth wall.
And the jungler jitters and falls down. He's, the winds die down. And it's suddenly quiet.
Okay. Who had grape ape? And I yell at like
all the kids in the party have
children.
run.
Yeah, he does that anyway, and it's like,
You
oh.
kids are gonna be in a lot of oh, they all left.
He kept saying, "I'm trying to help." I look around. Is there any other threat here?
It doesn't seem like it.
Okay.
I don't know that he was really helping all that much.
I did say trying.
Yeah. Ultimately, the neighborhood seems quiet. Like there's a lot of car alarms going off, and house alarm. All this kind of background noise, but nothing that seems acute to the situation. The house is empty. The parents are still away, and the all the kids have left the party.
Yeah. Miles turns to Peter. Did you see any grape ape around here?
I didn't. I didn't think to see it, but yeah, nobody was doing anything. It wasn't until Liv showed up.
Liv. Her again.
Why?
Do you think she's involved with the Great Ape?
I mean, look at how this is going. Like everything keeps happening around the school. She shows up here. It happens. Like she's like, I don't know. It feels pretty common.
Yeah. Wait, who's got Liv now?
The
Avengers. Don't they?
Yeah, the Avengers took her
The
to the
Avengers
tower.
took her.
We tied her up to a phone pole and put a note saying, "Please arrest. I'm bad guy."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you want to go
that
check
is
in with them?
exactly what we did.
I think we have to take this kid there just because when he wakes up, who knows what he can do.
Okay.
So
Counterpoint. Maybe we should let an adult do this because otherwise it's kidnapping.
I don't think kids kidnap other kids. I think if an adult does it, it's kidnapping.
Okay, yeah.
But also, the Avengers said that we couldn't handle this. We just proved them wrong. I kind of want to show them that we were right.
That.
And what a good job you did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a disembodied voice.
I do also want to be validated. So yeah.
What is everyone's superior score?
+2.
Plus
Plus
one.
one.
Negative
+2.
2.
Anya, did you say +2?
+2.
Okay. So as you all are sort of chatting about what we want to do next, this is actually good because Cecil and Anya weren't directly commenting on. Well, Anya, I know you were saying like maybe we should take them over to the tower. But Cecil and Anya, you both kind of at the same time and realize that you both like, is that, the two of you see, it's very easy to see into the house because the whole back is carved open. And it looks like, and this also helped with the power's gone out in the house. And it looks like kind of further, you're seeing these little, you couldn't really understand what you were looking at, but you're seeing tiny little pinpricks of glowing red purple light in the house somewhere, just in the darkness of the house.
What's that?
Oh, is that the grape ape? And I just go into the house and
Yeah, I go with Cecil.
Okay. As you go in, you can see there are, because they look like nerds candy. There are several of these. Well, some have been like crunched underfoot, and that's like dust. And some were like embedded in the fabric of this couch, because it all got sprayed into the house from the kitchen. And you could just see there's several granules of this glowing in the dark of the powered down house.
I go in the kitchen and look for a Ziploc.
Sure. I mean, there's water shooting up out of where the sink used to be, but
there's still going to be Ziplocs.
Yeah, you like knock things down and get to the pantry, and you find a box of Ziploc bags.
Okay, and I turn it like inside out to grab it, put my hand in it, but I start grabbing whatever is grabbable because the dust isn't, but the chunks,
You could probably, like get your hand wet and then like, no, that's nothing. That's, just lick it up.
Yeah. So I gather as much of it as I can into a Ziploc because I don't want to touch it.
Why not?
Yeah, who knows what it would do to a powered person?
We don't.
Yeah, no, yes. Wouldn't it be crazy if somebody experimented on themselves using it?
Do you say that out loud with your voice?
No.
Damn it.
So it's just kind of sprayed everywhere?
Yeah, like it was just shotgunned into the house by a tornado that was outside. Is kind of what it seems like.
Okay.
Weird.
That's what. Okay.
It just
explain how that happened.
Yeah, it's a pretty weird phenomenon. Honestly, like how did this just get shotgunned into the house like a tornado did it?
Right.
So we definitely know he was grape aped.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and he had the like glowing eyes.
I bet Liv was here.
What? Yeah, Liv was here. What?
Liv must have been here, and she gave this stuff to the kids. I think she's trying to do experiments on it to like try and find out how to use it.
We did explain earlier that we chased her from here.
This is what
we chased her from here? Oh, yeah. I thought.
Is this what it's like whenever I
Sorry,
say
this
the
is
thing
player
you say,
confusion.
but louder?
Yeah, it's exactly what that's like.
No, this is player confusion. Liv came from here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry. No,
yeah.
This is player.
Okay.
I
did not.
Miles and Peter were at the party, and then Peter saw Liv outside, so they chased her.
Yeah. And they said that when everyone got there. So
I did not catch that this was the same party.
Gotcha.
Okay.
This was where Miles and Peter were. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Fine.
Okay. Withdraw that whole theorizing.
It's stricken from the record.
Okay.
We'll fix it in post.
Okay.
We don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So the two of you are seeing. I mean, you find like probably like a big pinch of it. If you were to like pinch up that much out of a bunch of it, it's a dozen granules, right? It's not a bunch, but a bunch of it got crunched up in the carpet, just probably fine.
I doubt the vacuum works anymore, so.
I mean, there's no power in the house either, so
it's fine. It's a Dyson.
Okay,
I think we have to get this back to Avengers Tower.
Yeah, they're going to want to analyze this. I haven't, I have my samples that I've been analyzing, but we should probably let Wasp look at them as well.
Don't they have samples? I thought we gave them the samples from the elementary school.
Yeah.
Just out of character, but did it glow before? I don't remember it glowing.
Yeah,
it did. Oh, okay.
It was glowy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, your first encounter with it was in broad daylight after the school community service day.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't as obvious, but as you've had more contact with it, you can see that it's quite glowy in the dark.
I think we should still have it analyzed, because what if Liv was like experimenting with it and changing it, tweaking it?
I mean, yeah, let's bring a sample back, but more importantly, they have Liv. Let's go get answers.
I like that idea.
I agree.
She's the only one who knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone pick this dude up.
I get it.
Thank you.
I'll let.
Did you guys all hear my lane? The stay in your lane, because he's on the other team.
Yeah, I didn't understand that reference.
Oh yeah. So
he's a real selfish.
Miles starts explaining League of Legends because he has to watch Genki play all the time.
Yeah, but he's a real selfish player. Like, he doesn't play for the team; he plays for the glory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you say, like, did everyone hear? Jubilee kind of picks her way through the busted fence and everything. And I mean, she's not injured. She just comes back. She's like, "I heard it. That was good. I liked it."
Oh shit, Jubilee.
Hey. Oh, you know who I am?
Yeah.
Wow. And she seems sort of like, like she is an X-Men, but like, or an X-Them.
Yeah.
But maybe one of the lesser known X-Thems, even in this universe.
Oh wow. Yeah. Is that your name, Jubilee? That's so strange.
Yeah. So look, Man Spider. Obviously, everyone knows who you are. I just wanted to say thanks again. And if you ever like wanted to hang out sometime or something, I think.
Miles starts nudging everyone and backing away.
I just wanted to give you, and she has like a little like, it's what does she have? She has like a takeout form for some random restaurant that she has like found and then like written her number on, and is handing you that.
Cool. Yeah. Like the Avengers want to talk to me real quick. So
yeah, I mean, if you just want to like fight crime together or whatever, it's.
Yeah, you definitely.
Okay, I have to, and then an invisible jet drops a ladder down, and she's like, sorry, this is so weird. I have to.
Who's
go.
in there?
And just like grabs the ladder and. Whoop,
okay, bye.
Up they go. Their jet is invisible, right? The X jet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's.
It can be.
Yeah.
It has the capacity to be.
Yeah.
It's got cloaking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Retro reflective planos.
Mm-hmm. That.
It's Nightcrawler. Miles is just yelling. It's Nightcrawler in there.
It's so weird seeing your dad flirt with absolutely no game.
I forgot you're his dad.
Not your dad.
Oh my God.
Not with that attitude.
If anyone is, it's Miles.
Wait, is Jubilee your mom now? Jubilee's gonna be your stepmom. This is exactly.
Do you understand how
I met your
interdimensional
mother
travel works, right? That's not how it works.
No, of course we don't. I've been to 3 dimensions and I don't understand it.
Preston checks, make sure his hair is still red. No, I'm pretty sure I'm still the same.
Recessive gene.
In the 3 dimensions.
This is getting awkward. Can we go to Avengers Tower now?
Yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Yes, thank you for
Yeah, that was
So
good.
we whip the clouds and start.
Yeah, we flip heaven.
Yeah. You've got somebody's got the jungler over their shoulder.
And Spider.
Okay, Man Spider's got him.
Yeah.
And that's that's the finale, everyone. Nice work. You make it to Avengers Tower, and there's a lot going on. It's like 2 a.m, right? And it's just very, very busy. A lot of people are moving around doing stuff. That big glassed-in workspace that is the Wasp's like main lab in the living room for some reason. is the glass is all frosted over, but you can see that someone's in there working. And the what's to heaven, the spider them story. Thank you, Dorkloid Canada.
That's funny.
And yeah, you arrive at the tower. Somebody is there to like get this kid. Like, oh, okay, what did he do? Oh, he's the tornado. Okay, now, yeah,
yeah.
And
This was
so they get.
That's the tornado you didn't think we could handle.
Why? Oh, I think you've got. You probably have Domino actually, has the least to do right now, and is there to meet you as you come in on the landing pad. I doubt you guys go to the ground floor and take the elevator up. That's
weird.
No,
That's for
plebeians.
Yeah. So the the five of you get there. You drop off this kid with Domino, and she actually is less concerned about whatever you were or weren't told to do. So she's like, "Oh well, I was lucky you were there, and I'm glad you were able to bring him in." So let's and so she gets him over to a couch and like gets an ID off of his thumb and is like calling parents and like just taking the steps they're supposed to take. It's in the superhero manual of
yeah.
It's a flow chart.
Doing the phone tree. And that's right, Nightshade. Peter used the elevator once. It was very confusing.
Last time we were here.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he was a person.
Yeah.
I turned myself into a real boy.
He's a people.
It's really weird.
Okay, so there's a lot of moving around. If you want to find somebody, you're gonna have to like track them down and grab them to talk to them. No one's really stopping to be like, "Hey, good job." I mean, Domino said that a little bit and then moved on with the stuff she's supposed to do for having a kid in custody. So what do y'all want to do?
If Anya will let me, I'm gonna take the sample and I'm just gonna like try and walk into Wasp's lab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, I give it to you.
Okay.
I trust you, Cecil. I trust you.
As you
Thanks,
approach the
Anya.
door, you don't even get a chance. You just get over your communicator. You hear Whoppers. You hear Whopper's voice.
Whop.
Yeah, Captain Whopper. No, the Wasp's voice in your communicator, and it just says, "Spider Octopus, please. You'll have to put on the I forget the name of the
Clean suit?
clean suit. Thank you. You have to put on the clean suit, hanging outside, and then you could come in."
Okay. Yeah, and I I look kind of dejected as I like wrap my tentacles around my body and put on a normal human
it's like,
suit.
just stuff all that in there.
This is the first time he's been let in here, and he's mad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm like 4 times as efficient if I can use my tentacles.
And Man Spider, if you would grab the other clean suit, I'd like you to join us, please.
Okay. Is the clean suit human size?
Yeah.
Okay, then he's gonna regress back to human form.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's weird to see.
It's it feels weird.
It looks weird.
Yeah. Do we all hear the like Wasp over the communicators?
Yeah, I think she's just broadcasting on your general channel.
Cool. I forgot I have the angry condition. Miles is gonna, like there's always one glass coffee table.
Uh-huh.
Miles is gonna put his fucking foot through it and yell, "Where's Liv?"
Okay.
Oh,
All right, that's good.
a spicy meatball.
Preston and Anya, what are you two doing before I react to that?
Preston wants to try to find where they're talking about the plans on how to deal with this, since his team has been the one to kind of be at ground zero for every attack. He thinks their opinion should be important and should be taken into consideration. So he's going to go assert his dominance with his insecure condition marks.
Uh-huh. All right, that's probably related to Miles's tantrum. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm going with Miles. I want to know, where is Liv? We need answers.
Okay. Cool. So the two boys go into the lab, and when you get in there, you could see why there's a clean room. There are several devices set up to analyze the grape ape material, and the data on the screens. Both of you are scientific geniuses. You could tell there's a lot of data suggesting that this stuff coexists across dimensions at the same time. Like, this granule of grape ape is in multiple dimensions. And if somebody ate it over there, it would disappear. Right? So that's just a thing. Does that make sense? Like, what's...
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what you're seeing on the readouts. And she's asked you to come in. The wasp is actually like this big, like a centimeter tall, like using some even now smaller tools to like break apart the granule, and there's a zoom of her on like, not a Zoom call, but like a zoomed and enhanced video of what work she's doing, and she's asking you two to like pass her things and help with calculations while she's very delicately trying to dismantle this thing. So,
oh hell yeah, this is like the greatest day of my life.
Okay, now for the three of you, with Miles, who has put his foot through the coffee table, I think probably the worst person to show up for that is Ironheart, as you are, demanding attention, and she steps out of the elevator from inside the tower. Steps out. She's in Ironheart armor with the helmet down, and says, "Okay, we have some things we need to talk about."
Where's Liv?
She's locked up in our holding cell, but I don't think she's going to be the only problem. And if you want to come see, you could let me know what you want to ask her, but I don't want you to have more contact with her than you have to.
Why?
Because she's dangerous.
No shit.
And
I've been saying that for like a year, and you let her teach in a school. So now that you're caught up to where we already are, can you answer my questions then? Why is she putting drugs on the street?
that's what we're trying to find out by questioning her.
Cool. Definitely thought you were a genius. This is wild. And Miles like kicks some of the glass with his toe.
Yeah, I thought you were too. So,
That's supposed to hurt? I'm out here getting my butt kicked every day.
well,
Not worried about Go ahead.
Okay. How would we know what she's doing without asking, without interviewing her?
You didn't have to let her back on the streets after the first time people came through the dimensional porter with Kingpin.
Yeah. Well, we can't just hold people who have been cleared by the legal system. So,
Well, the legal system is wrong, and I'm glad you're just figuring that out now. And a bunch of kids are getting hurt, and like that one old lady that turned into a werewolf, I think. But sure.
oh, she's actually doing really well. I just had coffee with her. And not the point. I understand you're upset. And what do you want to do to move forward, Miles?
I don't know. I want it to feel like there's something we can do, something we can fix, and not just have you guys all telling us like, no, stay out of it. You're not powerful enough, but you don't do anything. So we do the thing. And then you come back here and treat us like we're kids again, but we're the only ones taking care of it. And yeah, kind of losing steam on this. He just looks back at his friends.
Yeah, and she's doing the thing of like letting you lose steam on it.
Yeah.
You know, like listening, but just kind of like letting it roll out.
Yeah, it blows out pretty quickly. He's not very good at this.
Miles is right. We're the ones that have seen this firsthand time and time again. Our team has firsthand experience with this. I think that we should be more involved. We're clearly the first responders in this situation. We should have some kind of say in how this is being handled.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh.
Miles has gone from, at this point, Miles has now gone from kicking the glass to like kind of sweeping it with his foot back into a pile because he feels bad.
Yeah. I do have a big secret to reveal. The adults in your life don't really have much more information about the world than you do. A little bit. And everybody around you is trying to do their best. And the fact is, we screwed up. And we didn't use your talents and your knowledge the way we should have. And there's no way I can undo that. But I would like to take you downstairs to talk to Liv if you want to. I don't know what else I can do in this situation.
Okay. I'm sorry about your table.
It's not my table.
Your name's on the building, so I feel like it's yours.
I guess technically I own it, yeah, but I didn't like make it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Should we wait for any kind of just gestures towards our multi-legged friends in the lab?
Do you think it would be helpful to have Cecil there at the questioning?
Miles gets really quiet and really blank.
Anya is just going.
Yeah. Preston is thinking at Miles very loudly. No, do not.
No. Yeah, I know. I had to literally, I tripped him because I thought he was going to go murder the tornado boy.
Yeah, he will lose his cool in there. He will definitely lose his cool.
Okay.
Cut to Cecil. Why didn't you respect me enough to let me TA your advanced classes?
So, this is an example of trying to do what you think is right for someone else. And I think you've made a good decision. I don't think he's the best person to be in that interview. And it sounds like we agree.
Right.
Yeah. But they have a right to answers too.
Maybe have them on the other side of the glass?
Oh, we'll all be on the other side of the glass.
Yeah, what if we just whip his mouth shut? I don't know.
That doesn't really seem fair.
Hold on. And Miles is going to go walk up to the glass and bang on it. Do you want to come interview Liv? But he forgets to write it backwards.
Yeah, it's backwards, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I am the superior spider octopus, so I can read it backwards without any kind of problem. And I say
Like he's
to Peter,
the only genius here.
I'm the only genius. I am the only one.
Yep.
I don't care that all four of you are also geniuses. I'm the only genius. But I'm a genius among geniuses. So,
Okay, carry on.
But no, I glance at it and I say to Peter, they're going to question Liv. Do you want to go? Because I would much rather stay here and analyze drugs.
I don't know what I'll ask. I think I can be more help here. And then Peter's going to, over his communicator, and go, I think we're okay, but also we have these.
I did what I did. And he goes, I stand by my choice.
Takes so long.
And tries to do it backwards. He gets the C's wrong, but is getting the other letters because they're symmetrical.
I say into my communicator, Ko Iru.
Mm.
I, the game master, don't get it.
We're okay, pronounced backwards.
Oh.
Koerew.
Yeah.
Peter
okay.
is just gonna nod over his communicator, just kind of lean over. He's like, I mean, that was like that was just, you feel like you were just trying to like stump people, like it was a competition. Like, I think that maybe just don't.
But
The Wasp says, okay, I do need somebody to reestablish the stabilizer. It is
on it.
Oh, got it. I'm on it.
0.001 degrees out of alignment, and that is not going to work for this.
All right, board. They're doing nerd stuff. Let's go talk to Liv and punch her in the face.
Ironheart says, we're not going to punch her in the face, right? A captive.
Yeah. You need a bad cop.
No, we don't.
You do.
Captives.
Hold on. I have watched a lot of movies, and it is a perfect plan. So how about this? Anya's good cop. I'm bad cop. You're RoboCop. Preston is ginger cop. We all have a cop.
Are we forming a 90s girl group?
How about
Yeah.
How about this? How about we think of questions we're going to ask her, and maybe I could use my truth spell on her?
Magic! Yes! Cool. Let's go. I'm excited. Magic cop. Still bad cop. Preston can be good cop.
Yeah.
You are still RoboCop. Let's go.
Yeah, and that's actually not a bad idea. Doctor Strange probably hasn't been directly involved with her because he has been coordinating with 107 other versions of himself to figure out how to do portals effectively. He just got one to work to get Man-Spider back here. And that was a big discovery because they tried to send him back to 666. And
Yo, I was at homecoming stuff for like an hour and he was in like 8 dimensions. What? That's all. That's the tweet. What?
Oh, yeah. Man-Spider, this is a perfect time for you to see the string of tweets from Amber.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The last tweet is what gets your text messages. The last one is probably what gets your attention because it buzzes now. And it says, I guess I'll just see you at the dance.
I
And I'm going to let you
fine.
decide, the player, should Man-Spider take a powerful blow in this situation.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, you tell me if he's not that affected by it or if it is a big deal. Then that's...
No, he's definitely affected by it because he's spent the last couple of days pretending he's people. And today is making that very hard. So yeah, I'll take a powerful blow. Let's see how we do. Oh, I rolled a 3.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so mark potential, and you weather the blow of this just like scathing cold shoulder, and let's move on to the live room. That's
tough, buddy.
Are you looking at his text messages?
Are you looking at my
Always.
text messages?
Oh, no.
Closes.
Yeah,
the
okay.
close
I was
that he
looking
has
at your
of
text
everyone's phone.
messages. Yeah, yeah. I have all of your phones cloned.
For emergencies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do something about that.
All right. So, Ironheart leads the way down to you actually have to get in this elevator and you go all the way down the tower underground, right? And you get like 5 stories underground, come out, and there are a lot of holding cells. They're just empty for the most part, but there's one, this like big, sort of cuboid white room with Liv's tentacles pulled up into like these sockets in the wall. And she can move around, right? Like she can move around and like even like lift herself up because they're attached to the walls, but she can't, pull them out of the wall. And so she has like a table and a bed and it's a cell. It's not horrible. and you're sort of looking at her through this monitor, and Ironheart says, we've asked her a lot of questions she's refused to answer. Maybe you all can think of something we haven't thought of.
I choose magic, and I just like nudge Anya forward.
I mean, I can try and do truth spell on her, and then you can ask away.
Do you want me to get the doctor to help? Or...
What?
No, Anya's got this. I've seen her
Did
do
we
it
not
before.
learn from my hissy fit like 2 minutes ago?
Well, I learned a lot from that.
Y'all, the pressure to roll well is now
Yeah,
very palpable.
Oh, don't worry. Something will happen.
It's okay. We have plenty team in the team pool.
One. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, we
One.
won. Okay, so you guys are going to have to ask questions because I have to concentrate to keep the spell going.
Miles is gonna look over at Preston. All right, leader.
Anya, I'm going to have you roll with advantage because you have a sort of calm, collected. I mean, it's a stressful situation, but you're not under fire. You're not trying something new that you've never done before. You know, there's, but it's also not the sort of thing where I could just say, okay, you succeed, and she's forced to tell you everything. So,
right.
There is like there are some stakes there. So,
so with advantage means
you're going to roll 3 dice.
Three
and keep
dice.
the best 2.
Okay.
Not all 3 of them.
That would be awesome. So 9.
Okay.
Oh, 10 because I have my freak.
Oh yes.
Yeah. My powers.
To it. Absolutely. Perfect. Okay. So, what does it look like when you cast the spell?
I start just like moving my hands, just making little things like in the air that they don't understand what they are. But then they start seeing little blips of light wherever I'm touching in the air. And then it forms like this little, like a circle, but from the circle, these rays kind of go towards Liv.
Oh, like, so there's a
like
circle and the rays are, so creating a cone.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And they go towards Liv. And then she just sort of like, she can feel it, but she doesn't understand what's going on.
Yeah, because she also can't really see you all because you're in the sort of observation room, and she knows where that is, right? There's like a big glass thing there, but it's frosted, and so she looks up because she knows something's happened, and she says, "Get out of my head, Dr. Strange."
And I just hold it there.
Okay.
The doctor is out.
Oh, what was Preston's last name at school?
Parker.
Oh, you're both Parker. Okay.
It's a common enough last name, sure.
Mr. Parker, I'm not surprised to learn that you are irresponsible enough to take on something like this.
We're going to talk about your responsibility right now.
She doesn't say anything.
Okay.
You have not provoked her yet.
All right.
Provoke her.
I'm deciding that's gonna. Actually, that's okay. I don't have guilty marks. I would like to try to provoke her. I want to get her. I want to a few good men her, effectively.
Oh,
get
you
her
can't
riled
handle
up.
the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just get her wound up.
Exactly that. So yeah, that's gonna be superior, which is now a +1. Okay. That is a 9.
Okay. On a 9, they can instead choose one. So I get to choose.
Wait, no. Can I want to help with the last team in the team pool.
Yes? How do you help?
Yeah. Shoot. I think Miles just like takes off his mask and leans in. And just like, I don't know, I just want to like be extra menacing behind him. Okay, Miles wants to be bad cop.
So right now she can only hear you. You can hit the button to unfrost the glass if you want.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay. All right, so you do that and pull your mask off. Like, I'm the one who got you. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Let's see.
We're just trying to throw her off. Gotta keep her guessing. Frost the glass, unfrost the glass. Turn up the air conditioning. I'm a cop on the edge.
Abria, yes to your question from probably several minutes ago. Sorry.
Cool. No worries.
It's only a minute. Okay, I only just missed it.
Yeah.
All right. So the the 10. She rises to the bait, and I think she just starts. And she's not like yelling and screaming, but she is absolutely just hissing her disdain and her absolute disregard for all of you as like completely useless lumps of human being. And I mean, it's awful hearing. I mean, you probably all sort of knew. It's not like it's that surprising. No one has to take a powerful blow or resist her influence because you've all thrown off her influence. But I mean, it's just vitriolic acid. It's just horrible. And she hasn't totally revealed anything yet, but you have primed the pump, Preston, and everything she's saying is true. And so this is really how she feels about the inconsequential insects that call themselves human beings around her. And Miles, I wonder if you have like a follow-up question or anything that you'd want to get in there. Preston has opened the floodgates.
Yeah. I kind of rolled for it earlier. I don't think Miles has anything to say yet.
Okay.
He's still watching and trying to like give his teammates this moment, and he's just shaking.
Yep. Okay. What about Anya? I know you're holding the spell together, but do you have anything you want to add to the conversation so far?
You know, I want to know, where is she getting the grape ape?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
I want to cut straight to the chase. Yeah.
In her utter disdain, she has no qualms answering this question, and she says, "Your Doctor Strange isn't the only one who knows how to collaborate with superior minds. I have been collaborating with myself. We created it, and we will change the face of the multiverse."
Why?
We will remake it in a shape that is more efficient and less chaotic. All of you running around doing whatever you feel like, and nobody has any sense of the scientific method. And
No, hold up.
She has
Nope.
a whole screed. Yeah.
I was doing a whole thing where I wasn't going to say anything, but that's literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And I hang out with me. Why do you think that adding grape ape to a population of teenagers is somehow order inducing?
We need to show the chaos for what it is, and then be able to take control. By the way, what time is it?
Why?
I don't like that question.
She doesn't have a watch or anything. She looks at her wrist and then realizes she doesn't know what time it is.
Why do you want to know what time it is?
Well, I've been in here a long time, and I think it's nighttime, probably early morning on Saturday, October 15th. Is that accurate?
I'd like to pierce her mask.
Mm-hmm.
Real bad.
Yeah.
Real bad. Want to do the mask pierce?
Okay.
The face I was able to clearly see.
I have a +3 mundane, thank God, so that's a 7.
A 7. Okay.
Whew.
Okay. What would you like to ask?
What are you really planning?
Okay. And
Are you
Who's
sure
the
that's
Mask
the question?
isn't really asking. It's like you're
Insight.
Yes, you're inciting it.
Right.
So the she is planning some sort of coordinated attack, perhaps with her interdimensional selves.
Cool. When is this attack happening?
Well, it depends. Am I right? It's probably close to 2:15 Saturday morning.
Are we not allowed to kill her?
Give us a time. When is this supposed to be happening?
Well, it should be right about now. And purple portals open up inside the room, and she gets like most of her tentacles out and then is able to like rip the last 2 free from the housings. And several other lives come into the room as well and just start banging on the walls, and they're like working on breaking their way out. And so what I should say is 2 other lives came in, and somebody who is clearly Doctor Strange, but not your Doctor Strange. Because, this one's wearing all black, and so is...
And doesn't have a goatee.
Right. Yeah, no proper beard, so is definitely the evil Doctor Strange. And it has glasses on. So there are now 4. There are 3 lives and a Doctor Strange in that room, currently manipulating it, and then their Doctor Strange is in the process of opening a portal to get them out of the room. Ironheart is running to get into the room. What are you all doing?
I'm going to try and interrupt his magic.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you don't have to go in there to do that. You can do that from here.
Now, is Zone of Truth is it a concentration spell?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't really have rules for that.
So I did a 7 for Unleash Your Powers.
Okay. Oh, that's a good suggestion, Dorkler Canada. This is the one Benedict Cumberbatch
Doctor Strange
correctly pronounced. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you mispronounced it. It's Skimbleshank's Railway Cat.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I always mess that up. I try
Yeah,
so
it's
hard to
fair.
say it right.
Yeah, because he's the cat with the right train.
Okay, so a 7 on Unleash Your Powers is that's what you did, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can mark a condition, or I could tell you how it's unstable or temporary.
I think I'll mark a condition.
Dang it.
'Cause we need this to work.
Okay.
I guess insecure because I'm going up against a Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So you see exactly how to interfere with this ritual, and you can just like spike some things in and pull other things apart from where you are now. And Doctor Strange whips around and looks like, he can't literally... Oh, no, that's right. We unfrosted the window. Looks at you, takes a step forward and portals into the interview room with you. And because that's just like a little short range thing that he doesn't have to do a whole spell about. And you're going to be engaged in combat with Doctor Strange. So there's that. And the other 3 lives are just currently bashing their way in. You also see Ironheart, like helmet on, jet down the hallway and burst into the room and like shoulder tackle one of the lives into the wall, and is currently fighting 3 lives by herself. What are the rest of you doing?
Come on, Miles. She's not getting away this time. And Preston's gonna bolt after Ironheart to go confront our Doc Ock.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm right behind him.
Oh, it's also worth noting the other 2 livs that came in are wearing those like white face plates, and they gave the captive liv one that they brought with them. Does that make sense? So she like grabbed that and put it on. And
Yeah.
Now the 3 of them are fighting Ironheart and you two. So you 2 rush down the hallway.
Do you think it's a shell game or a HUD?
I think it's a shell game.
Huh.
I'm gonna have the assumption that Wasp had some sort of monitor that we were all watching. Everything
Oh yeah, all the
transpire.
alarms in the tower are going off. Yeah, thank you. I meant to say that.
Yeah.
Miles is just like, so many lives!
All right,
Too many lives, too many lives.
I am going to pull up a schematic real quick of where they are, and then I'm going to use Unstoppable to try and get there as quickly as I can.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn to Wasp and I go, I'm so sorry, and then I'm just gonna take off and see how that goes.
So actually, the most effective thing, because they're 5 stories underground, if you were to dive off the tower and hit the manhole cover out in front of the tower, you would blast through that and then blast through some layers of sewer and whatever, and you you pull this thing up right away and you're like, okay, yes, I could get enough momentum and velocity and yeah, if you want to bullet straight down from the tower, then that's the way to do it.
Cool. Yeah, I rolled a 7. So I can either mark a condition, leave something behind, or take something with you. I'll let you decide what I think it would be. He just goes, I am so sorry, and literally like just jumps through the glass and then out the window.
Okay. I think what happens is you're going to take something with you, and I'm going to go ahead and keep that a secret for a moment, because I think it'll be good.
Okay.
And we'll get there. Cecil, what are you doing? He blasted through the glass and is running out to the like helipad, like the landing pad at the edge of the tower, and is clearly just going to dive off.
Well, I quickly do the calculation and realize, yes, the spider could survive a fall of equivalent height, so he's probably okay. But
hey, you said the name of the channel.
Oh, I did.
Also, you're an octopus, not a spider.
Real quick.
He's a spider. He'll be fine.
Okay.
Let me double
Spiders
check.
don't take fall damage.
Is anyone hard out at noon today? Because we can always do part 2 next week if we need to.
I'm good.
No.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I should have asked that before. I don't know why I thought we would be able to just cleanly do this in 2 hours. Who are we?
Yeah. So, so I am. Let's see. Oh, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another quick calculation in my head, and I'm going to rip off the clean suit, and then I'm going to grab a curtain, a big curtain on my way through the window, and like yank it out and hold it with my tentacles as a parachute. And I'm going to parachute down after him.
Yeah, I think that's easy enough. Yeah. Now, the one thing I will say, Cecil, is as your friend crashed through the window instead of going 3 feet to go out the door, there's always this moment in I play a lot of XCOM 2, and you'll be like, okay, soldier, go in there and take cover, and there's like, you go 2 squares and then go in the door and take cover, and then they jump through the window, breaking it and like breaking stealth. I'm like,
they dive through the window, kick open a door next to the cover, and then take cover.
Yeah. Like,
right. Yeah.
None of that was necessary.
No, not necessary at all.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
So are you trying to tell me something?
No. Your friend burst through the glass wall, and what you notice is, first of all, Wasp like reaches to cover. She immediately grows like to 6 inches tall and like tries to cover all the stuff that is now exposed, you know, and it, like all the material that she's working on the table. But you see just a bit of purpley red dust spray around the room. Like there's no way to avoid it. So that's just something that you saw as you're running out to grab your curtain. That happened.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I really like your lab.
Mm-hmm. Just get out.
And I parachute out the window.
Yeah, you're not going to be invited back. Okay. So.
That's not my fault.
Oh, yeah. Classic teenager. All right. Down in the interview room, the Livs have teamed up on Ironheart. And honestly, I mean, it's 3 Doc Ocks versus Ironheart at first. And she is just getting pummeled, right? She's like these tentacles are coming in and just smashing her into the ground. Like plates of her suit are getting cracked and the suit's trying to repair itself. And she's just getting slammed around. At one point, she's like gets a few tentacles under her arm and she's like, you know, trying to blast everything. And she's doing her best, but she's not winning, right? So let's go to Miles first. Miles, what's happening?
Okay, so yeah, I think. Sorry, how many Livs are in front of us right now?
3.
Okay. Miles is still kind of obsessed with like what the faceplate is supposed to be. So I think he's going to go for that first and kind of just lunge at the closest Liv and attempting to Venom Strike and then rip off like a faceplate just to get a better idea of what's going on and like why they're covering their faces. Like the tentacles give away who you are. What is this?
Okay, let's unleash your powers. Or, well, I guess directly engage a threat has take something from them, so that's probably what we're doing.
Well, very specifically, I have a move that I've never used that I'm really excited about called Game Face. So when you commit yourself to save someone or defeat a terrible enemy, which is so many Livs, I can take mark a condition and take +1 ongoing to all rolls dealing with Livs.
Yeah.
And this is very exciting. So anyway, I just wanted to say that I'm using that up top. So is this directly engage a threat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
with your
cool.
+1.
Oh, yeah. It'll negate my -1 to danger. Good Lord. All right. 7 plus nothing is 7.
Okay. Oh, and before we continue, we have entered battle with a dangerous foe. I don't know if you guys remember this move. That's
No, I've never heard of it.
It's new. They
Yeah,
added it to
Bria,
the game
can we
recently.
do team pool for once?
So we don't have a leader. And
Why are you saying that?
Okay. More importantly, nobody has influence over everybody else, so it doesn't matter.
That's fair. Wait, don't we get one for having a leader?
Well, you get 2 for starting a fight. There isn't one for having a leader. It's if the leader has influence over every teammate.
Okay, then
So
no.
It's like double jeopardy.
Respect.
If everyone has the same purpose in the fight, I think it's beat the intruders, right?
It's clawbrain time. Yeah.
Okay. Wrong property. If any team member
canonically, Spider-Man was part of the Fantastic Four.
Oh,
Thank you,
true.
Eric.
That's true. Yeah. Does anybody mistrust the team at this point?
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right, I accept that. Ill-prepared or off balance? I do feel like we caught you by surprise.
A little bit.
I'm going to put it back down to 1. We have 1 team in the pool. Oh, no. It went up to 3, so we're down to 2. We have 2. Does that sound right? Did I miss anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Now, you roll a 7 on your directly engage a threat. What thing do you want to do? Miles.
I'm gonna take something from my enemy.
Yep.
I want to take a faceplate.
Okay, so also in this exchange of blows, you actually end up fighting. You're just fighting one live because the other two are just trying to pummel Ironheart. So you manage to get one of them and just fight one, which is good. You're thwipping and she's like ripping off webs, but you manage to get ahead of the game. But you do need to mark a condition for just being in this fight. I'll let you choose which one.
Angry. We love angry.
I'm not going to do take a powerful blow yet, but we'll get there. And you take this mask off of her, and what you see is, Liv in the movie is this like white lady, and this Liv is like a different white lady, right? Like she's got kind of blonde hair, but it's styled similarly and has kind of the same goofy round glasses underneath. And so
Miles can't tell the difference.
That's fine. Yeah. I mean, one Karen versus another.
Right. They are all Karens.
Yeah.
Hashtag yes, all Karens.
So the face is slightly different. And this isn't the teacher that stood in front of your class while you were so infuriated. I don't know if you have time to really analyze the mask yet, but you have it. Like it's in your possession, and you're fighting this Liv, and trying to figure out what to do about that. So, have we covered? Yeah. Okay. Great. Let's go. I'm saving Doctor Strange for a second, so let's go to Preston.
Cool. Am I right in thinking there's only one portal left, the one that Doctor Strange is working on, or is there still multiple portals?
There are, I wouldn't call them portals. They're like big purple rips inside the white room. There's like 3 or 4 of them. And they were round, and now they've gone kind of raggedy into different shapes. One's kind of lima bean. And they're like in the surface of the white wall, right? They're not just floating around in space, but they're on the white wall. There is no like open portal or like the way that Doctor Strange got into where Anya is into the interview room. There's no like open magic thing there.
Okay, perfect. Then yeah, I'm going to go in and try to get some of these lives off for Ironheart, and I'd like to try to defend her.
Okay.
I just had that pulled up and I lost it. There it is. Rolling plus Savior, which is +3, but I have a -2 because of Insecure, so it's +1. That is an 8.
For what? I'm sorry. Which one were you using?
Defend.
Oh, defend. Okay, you're defending.
Yeah.
Miles.
Ironheart.
Oh, Ironheart.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm sorry, I missed the start of what you were saying there.
Oh, not a problem. Yeah.
Huh. Okay, you got an 8.
I got an 8. So it'll cost me expose myself to danger or escalate the situation. I'll expose myself to danger.
Okay. Yeah, the 2-on-1 fight turns into 1-on-1 each. And the fact is, 1-on-1, you versus Liv, I mean, you're pretty evenly matched. This is a bad fight, but you're also not totally overwhelmed. So, you can, on a hit, you still get to choose one from the list. So, which one of those things do you like?
I'm gonna clear a condition, and I'm gonna clear Insecure, so that next time I can defend someone, it won't be at -2.
Yeah, not a bad choice. And when you create this opening, Liv now has a free shot to just, unibeam the like chest laser, which is like kind of hard to aim because you have to get your whole body oriented to do that. And the one Liv that is left fighting her is just slammed across the room into the opposite wall. All the tentacles that's splayed out like that, and she's stunned but not out of the fight. But you created that opening for her to do that, as you are now toe to toe to toe to toe to toe to toe to toe with Liv. And
love it.
And yeah, you're able to clear a condition, feeling so proud of yourself.
I am a good boy.
Anya,
go ahead.
Anya, you're in the interview room with Doctor Strange, who is immediately firing up what you recognize as deadly spells. The guy is not holding back. Freaking Cumberbatch.
Well, I mean, as soon as he like pops in front of me, I think Anya's first reaction would be to throw a punch.
Okay.
Because, you know, he may be gearing up some magic, but, you know, a punch in the face is going to slow him down a little.
I love that idea. Let's see what happens. Directly engage a threat.
I'm going to use my beacon move, Suck It Domitian.
Yes.
Where I can roll using my savior instead of danger for
Yep.
directly engage a threat.
I like that.
So that's an 11.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And
which
I put on my exoskeleton when I throw the punch.
yeah, like brass knuckle.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that. And we said your exoskeleton was like this blue glowing, right? Or what? How would you
It doesn't
describe it?
necessarily glow, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
like shiny. It looks almost like blue steel.
Oh yeah, like
kind of type.
iridescent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And yeah, you just crack this guy in the jaw. What two things do you want from the list? And remember, if you don't pick resist, then you'll have to take a condition.
Right. I'm gonna resist and avoid his blows. Impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. Like he's definitely gonna be surprised someone's
Okay.
just throwing a punch in his face.
Yeah. Okay. So what I think you actually like broke his nose, and there's blood, and our rating only allows for a little bit of blood, so that's it. That's our whole PG-13 rating. Definitely chat. Go look up the Domitian reference because it's fantastic. But you pop this guy right in the face, and he's so stunned. He like takes 2 steps back, and it's sort of like, honestly, who throws a shoe? Like he's just so stunned that you would punch him in the face that his like magic dismantles. You see like these like shards of light just fall to the ground and disappear as his spell falls apart, and he is shaking his head and like, oh, you broke my nose. He's just so distracted. His eyes are watering, and he's what?
And I say something like that she thinks is probably cool, but it's probably not. like I don't know. It's like magic isn't my only superpower.
I love it. Okay. All right.
I would have gone with counterspell, biatch.
All right.
I like that one better.
Now, let's cut to freefall. Man Spider. I think we would even get a little bit of that like whistling, World War I bomb drop noise, like Looney Tunes bomb drop, and then you managed to hit the edge of the manhole cover just right, and
I
it
imagine like
flips
he,
up.
when he did the initial like jump through the window, he was still like person Peter Parker, but then like as he's falling, he's becoming Man Spider.
Yeah, I love it. So yeah, you blast through there. The manhole cover is now off. It just like flips over onto the street, and you crash through the floor of that, having angled this just right, and creating a the right kind of projectile out of your body. Of your body, Your body is the projectile. And
that's my favorite John Mayer song. Sorry, go back to it.
The body is a projectile.
Thank you, Eric.
You crash through the floor of the sewer and crash through an unused subway tunnel, and then there is a bit of like open unused cave space of which several much too big ants look.
Yeah.
As you crash through the ant cave that we never got back to, and then you crash down through the roof.
Nice callback.
Of the white room, and the white room just like boop, just like peels open at the top as you come crashing through. I assume superhero landing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, he has he lands with let's see, 5 points of content instead of 3. So like,
well, it's easier on your knees that way. That's good. Yeah. Oh yes, Torkel. We have a surprised Hellboy.
Yeah.
Hellboy spills his tea. You're like, oh, whoops.
Yeah. So he lands and he goes, ow. Okay.
And then there's just metal tentacles flipping all around you. So there are at least 16 tentacles in the room, probably 24.
Okay.
And we'll get to that. I think that was your big move, is your entrance.
Yeah.
Safely getting here.
Yeah.
And then let's have Cecil. Cecil, you are following man spiders. What's that?
I'm parachuting.
Oh, do you want to take longer?
Paragliding? Huh?
Well, how long
Yeah,
do you
I'm
want to
being
take?
safe because I don't think I can calculate. I don't think I can survive a fall like that.
Okay, this is good. So, while you're by yourself outdoors,
Peter would tell you, being Spider-Man's not about calculating; it's about feeling.
Yep.
No, it's really about calculating.
Octogliding. I would say so. Cecil, as you know, everything burst open and you ran to chase after Man Spider. Breathing hard and doing all this. You've got this like weird taste in the back of your mouth. It's kind of a sickly sweet taste. A little bit like if grape and raspberry had a wrong baby. So
like boysenberry?
No, that's good. Boysenberry's good. Everybody likes it.
Yummy.
It's a Marionberry.
A Marionberry.
I also like Marionberries.
Wasn't that the mayor of Washington, D.C.?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice reference from 1991. What?
Wow.
Thanks. Well, I was alive then, so I know some of you weren't.
Yep. Okay. So the taste in your mouth is the cloud that you ran through. And I would like you to roll. Do you have a D12 handy?
Oh no.
Excuse me, that's
actually,
not this game. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, I actually do. Because
what I want.
Yeah, I have a D12 right here.
Yep.
This nice little dice envy bag.
Oh.
What the
I'm gonna
fuck
roll a
is Dice
D12.
Envy?
What's Dice Envy?
Don't know. Never
Dang
heard of
it.
her.
How did you get to that first?
I think they have something to do with the Iron Kid Chronicles.
I fire myself.
I got a 4 on my D12.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Oh, this is. Did I count this right? Yeah. So, Cecil, you grab this curtain on your way out the door. and you're getting it ready to go, and you take a deep breath to run, and as you jump off, you realize the curtain has slipped out of your fingers, but in fact, it phased through your fingers and your tentacles, and you drop, and you miss the hole that Man Spider made and phased through the sidewalk and through the sewer and through the subway tunnel and through the ant tunnel into the white room, which allows you to phase into it, but then the effect of the white room takes a hold and you hit the floor at, unfortunately, speed. So I'm going to need you to take a powerful blow.
It's a lot of speed.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What is the terminal velocity of a spider octopus?
Is it laden or unladen?
That's like 2 full bullets.
Oh, thank God. I'm actually rolling low on take a powerful blow. So that's 4. And I have 2 conditions marked, which is a 6. So I actually make out okay.
Okay.
I like that failing take a powerful blow is the only time you fail a roll and it's still not failing a roll. Your dice are loaded and it's wild.
It's a little weird. Yeah, I just marked my 9th potential in this entire run of the game.
16 episodes. Wow.
I've switched my playbook 3 times.
16 episodes. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't understand. Although almost every single one of my labels has been marked and erased at one point or another, except for +3 danger and -2 danger. That's pretty much it. So
we're moving forward. You have hit the floor, and you can see that you are a little bit see-through, but there's also this like purpley red haze around you, or like your see-throughness is purpley red. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Like we've turned the opacity down to like 50% and turned the red hue up.
Yeah.
And the red and blue hues up. So that's what we got. And
okay,
everybody
that's
sees
just weird.
Cecil come literally through the roof, not breaking through the roof, but phase through the roof, and then splat on the floor. I think just. You're very strong, fortunately, and your bones are like plastic, so cartilage, so you're just gonna need a second to catch your breath. So you're like,
okay.
Now,
this is not one of my powers.
No, it's not. Oh, that was fun. Also, one of the better things you could have rolled. Honestly,
I want to know if the other ones are so bad.
Well, do some drugs about it.
Yep.
I rolled to do drugs.
Okay. Don't do drugs. That's not good for you. Don't do grape ape at least.
Right. Don't do grape ape.
All right. So we're in this big fight. Also, I should say, Cecil, as you were getting ready, I think the reason you didn't notice the curtains coming out of your hand is because you saw, like, you took your leap, and then you saw other, like, distant purple portals around the city. Shoop, 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 shoop. Like,
oh no,
things opening. You saw like 4 or 5 of them as you like, whoop, and then zip too far down, and then were more concerned about the fact that your curtain thing was gone and can't hold on to anything, and then woof, you just whiffed right through the floor.
Oh no.
All right. So the lives are trying to fight back against Miles and Preston and Ironheart, which is now an even fight because that's 1-on-1-on-1, right? That's the triangle is complete. Anya is fighting Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange. Let's go back to actually, I want to check in on what Man Spider's doing after his hero landing.
Okay. I've landed. I'm in a room, a white room, and there the Doc Ox everywhere. Is that the?
Yeah, there's
situation?
3 of them. One's fighting Miles, one's fighting Preston, one's fighting Ironheart, and it's a pretty big room, right? Like it's a big cuboid room. So that's where we are.
Okay, I am going to then. I'm gonna directly engage a threat. I'm gonna go after who needs my help. I'm gonna go after. This is the one Miles have. Is the one that the face mask came off.
Yes.
All right, then I'm gonna help Miles.
Okay.
And I'm gonna directly engage that threat. Let's see how well I do.
Get
with
that threat.
That probably. Oh, okay. So that's with what do we write? Directly engage the threat is danger. So that'll be an 11.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
What do you want to pick from the list?
I would like to resist and avoid their blows, like basically just come in and juke and get out of the way, and then basically like cause a distraction that gives Miles an opportunity.
Okay.
Create an opportunity for an ally.
What if you allowed yourself to get grabbed and she's like trying to tiny god you?
Yeah.
But you're like too strong for that, right? You're just like,
Yeah, I'm very big and I'm covered in carapace.
Please stop! You're embarrassing yourself.
Oh no! Please stop throwing me around.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever am I gonna do?
No, don't do that. So yeah, she's like smashing you around and looking at Miles like, look, I'm gonna murder your friends. You know, like. And, I don't know what, man, Spider. What are you saying? Anything? You're just like giving Miles a look of like, what?
Help me, Spider-Man!
Yeah, but really, I mean, Miles, you know that Peter totally is in control of the situation. He's like allowed this to happen to put her off balance.
I think because he's like heavy as well as like this little ball of big boy. One of the tentacles is kind of waving slower than the other, and Miles will like slip under it and get behind her. And I just want to uppercut Venom Strike her in. Is it a backpack or is it like built? Like, are the tentacles built into her spine? Because either way, I'm knocking out the system.
Yeah, they're built into her spine. It's not like a worn thing.
Toot toot, we're gonna hit her in the spine.
Okay, let's roll danger and take a +1 for the help from your friend.
Thank you. And I have +1 for game phase 2. Which is dope. That's a 13.
Holy moly. That's godlike.
Oh, no, sorry. I have a -1 to danger. It's a 12.
Okay. You don't get your godlike bonus, but what do you want to pick?
Yeah, let's go resist or avoid their blows. And I want to take something from them. Like, no more tentacles for you. I'm very sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, your Venom Strike gets in there, zap, and you avoid it.
I'll save you, Man Spider.
Yeah.
My hero.
Yeah, Man Spider, you're flung loose as that tentacle just goes limp. All of them go limp. And in fact, Liv is suddenly looking very off balance, right? She's like, oh God, and like tips over backwards. And she's like trying to get up, but all of her tentacles are laid out behind her. And she's like, can't get up. So you've turtled her.
It's sad.
Yeah, you turtled her.
We hate when a Karen gets on their back and they just can't get up.
They just scrabble. It's embarrassing.
Unfortunate.
I'll get you, Spider-Man. Okay, that's good. Preston, what are you doing?
I'm directly engaging my threat. I'm toe-to-toe with my Liv, and I want to take her out.
Okay.
And I have fight the good fight, which lets me use savior instead of danger.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it out of the box. You, Judas, 5. Oh, but it's savior, so it's 8. It's an 8.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Let's do. I can't suppress, surprise, or frighten, because that's the thing with my move. I'm going to create an opportunity for my allies. I'm gonna toss. I'm gonna chuck my live back at Miles and Manspider. They seem to have a thing going, so I'm just kind of tossing one into the assembly. So kind of whipping her and then using the webs, kind of chuck her over my head in their direction.
Okay, now with an 8, you're gonna take a hit too. How many conditions do you have now?
Only one.
Okay, so please just mark a condition.
Okay.
And yeah, you flip her across the room, and she in turn like manages to flip you the opposite direction, and you just hit the wall so hard, basically right next to where Ironheart is fighting.
Sure.
But yeah, you just wham, and so what condition did you mark?
I marked angry.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. And so Miles and Manspider, Liv, has crashed over into you and has actually fallen onto the floor, directly merged with where Cecil has landed. And Cecil, you are taking up the same space as Liv. What do you do, Cecil?
Cecil, are you a ghost?
He's clipping.
/
No, he's
clip.
muted.
Also that.
You're muted.
If your vocal cords phase, can
Joey,
we even
you know
hear
I
you?
could hear you in the earpiece, right?
No.
So I'm worried that I am a ghost. Well, first of all, I need to like re-solidify myself somehow, or let's see. Actually, God, I really don't know how to deal with this situation. I would like to assess the situation, please.
Okay.
Because I don't understand. Like, I know what's happening. I just don't know what to do about it. Okay. So, yeah. And yay! Now I roll low. Okay. So it's taken till the end of the campaign, but I have finally rolled low. 3 + 2 is a 5. I fail my roll.
Yeah, that's quite bad.
But I get an advance.
And I would like you to go ahead and ask one of those questions anyway.
What here can I use what here can I use to re-solidify myself?
Well, I think you're probably aware of who Kitty Pryde is. Famous X them. So
yes.
I mean, she just does it by force of will. So really, if you just try harder, if you were good enough, you could solidify.
That's true.
And I am unfortunately going to ask you to take a powerful blow. As it occurs to you that you're just not good enough, you're not strong enough. You're
and
not.
Doggone it, people don't like you.
Yep.
Can I?
Oh, well, hold on.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Hold on, Abria,
I know that this is psychological damage, and I love the idea of like non-traditional harm. But can I defend Cecil from this? And like try to interrupt a like bad brain spiral?
Tell me how. How do you get in there?
I think like since we all kind of see it, like Cecil, like Miles just turns to Cecil and just yells like,
"Yeah,
you can figure this out." Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, can I give you a cue? Because I'm phased in with Liv, and like maybe I rise up at the same time this Liv does, and there's just this weird like layering of me over Liv as she like stands up and like looks menacing. Does that help?
How would that help? That's just very scary.
Oh.
Seriously, is Cecil a ghost now?
Wow.
I
see
guess.
Cecil and Liv.
Okay, so
Well, when that
Okay, sorry, I made that worse.
No,
Go ahead,
you didn't.
Abria. Never mind.
I think when that, like, if that happens, Miles, like, tries to grab Liv out of the way and looks very concerned. Like, this is a literal mapping of Cecil over a supervillain, and this is a thing that Miles has been worried about for Cecil for the entirety of this campaign.
Yeah.
And
we've always seen some Cecil and Liv, or was it Liv and Cecil?
Exactly. And Miles is just like, come on, man, you're the smartest dude I know. You can figure this out. You can be better than this. And he like tries to like thwip and like stop the layering from happening. And I just want to use my defend move. I'll save you.
I'm open to that, but it sounds more like comfort or support to me.
I mean, I want it to be defend because he's about to take a powerful blow from his own mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Adam, so, do you will you allow yourself to be defended?
Whatever it takes, if you can get me if you can somehow -2 to this 11 that I ended up rolling.
I mean,
that would be really helpful. Or somehow, or if you take the hit for me or whatever, like whatever you plan to do. But
my move, I'll save you, allows me to mark a condition, and I'll mark afraid because I am genuinely worried for you. To take a 12+ on a defend move.
Okay, and with a defend, you can add a team to the pool, take influence over someone, or clear a condition. We have 2 team in the pool right now.
Yeah, I'm going to add a team to the pool.
Yeah. Okay, we're at 3. Okay. Now, Adam.
So that keeps me safe.
Yes. So, now I think that stages it down to a 7 to 9. Blow. And I think that feels like a pretty solid defend because a 10+ on a powerful blow is very bad. So yeah, let's go with the 7 to 9 result on powerful blow, and you can pick what happens there.
Well, let's just keep it going. I think. No, I'm gonna mark 2 conditions.
Okay, good. I'm
gonna tank it.
I didn't want to preface this. I was debating telling you what would happen if you took 2 conditions, but what happens when you take 2 conditions in this case is that you have gained some limited control over your phasing. All right.
Ooh,
so you'll be able to use this in your unleash your powers.
I'm gonna take afraid and angry as I see the reflection of myself it sort of merged with Liv in the mirror or in the reflection of the glass.
Yeah.
And I also catch the reflection of Miles looking at me with like confidence. I'm going to unlock and use my moment of truth.
Okay.
Yes. So
can you read it?
Moment of truth. Sooner or later, all the superpowers, elite training, and experience are helpless in the face of evil or intellect can rise to the occasion. I'm frozen, of course.
Yeah.
Tell me when I'm unfrozen,
You're
and I'm unfrozen, and you can hear me. And Hooray. Okay. All right. That's when somebody like you, gifted as you are with a peerless intellect, can rise to the occasion. Your plan, your invention, or your lightning fast thought processes save the day in a way no one else could have foreseen. Of course, after you've shown how different you are from them, that distance between you and the others is now that much greater, and the world is only going to pull you farther apart. I think and feel free to add or make suggestions or whatever, but I think what happens is I realize that whatever these things are, they are part of my DNA, or they're connected to my DNA. If they're all live Octaviuses, I'm also an Octavius, and I pull out the device that I had been working on to try and send myself home, and my tentacles whip out, and I grab hold of each of the lives that are near me, and I phase into them, and then I activate the device and set it to overload, and I hope this is okay, but with a last look at Miles, I pull off my mask and I say thank you, and and the device sends this this energy jolt through me and through the libs and pops all of the interdimensional Octavii back to their own dimension, including me. Whoa. Leaving only the live that is from this multiverse and the Doctor Strange, probably.
I just want to check in with the rest of the crew here. I'm open to having that happen. If anyone wants to interfere in some way, let's talk about it. But we can also deal with the fallout too.
I'm not taking that moment for him. That was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, we see Cecil reach out, embrace this newfound ability to phase and merge, join DNA, and then vanish. The force of that has pushed close a lot of the portals that are opening around the city, and you hear over your headsets have been merged with the Avenger headsets, so technically you're Avengers right now. But Doctor Strange, your Doctor Strange, is blinking around the city, trying to, close portals and magic, and he's reporting the portals are closing. I don't know what happened, but this is all shutting down. People are getting sucked back through. It's it looks like it's going away. We have a couple fights to clear up, but it's not related to the portals. So, and there's reports from all over. Daredevil and Iron Fist are fighting a whole thing, a local gang thought this was a good time to get into it and start causing problems, and so there's reports from all over the city. But for the most part, this massive interdimensional invasion has been reversed, and people get sucked back through the portals. And the Doctor Strange you're fighting, Anya, is suddenly being pulled at by just this black round portal that opens behind him, and you could see his clothes, his jacket, everything is being pulled forward, and he leans forward. He's like, no, and he's reaching for you as he's resisting being pulled back to his dimension. What do you want to do?
Kick him in the chest towards the hole.
Sparta.
Yeah.
That's what she would do.
Let's roll danger.
Hell yeah.
$13.
Oh, God.
I rolled an 11 and then my +2 danger.
He's just so unused to punches and kicks.
That's why you should always protect your mage.
Yep.
Right.
Indeed. Crenellated Somberbatch is kicked into the void.
So good, Dark Lord.
Squishy wizard.
Right?
Well, this one just isn't as good as yours. You know, that's the real root of it. So yeah, the interview room is suddenly quiet, and there is a rush of air as all of these like various air pressures equalize, and there's a hole that goes straight up to the street. There's nasty water like kind of dripping. I wouldn't say pouring down in, but it's, you know, a sewer main was broken, so it's probably just drain water, like rain.
Who did that?
Yeah. Nobody knows.
No.
We'll have to
It's a
check
mystery
the
for the ages.
Yep. So
Yeah,
for the
it's weird that Cecil broke through that hole. It's weird. Yeah.
so the four
So
of you
weird.
are here. Ironheart is kind of staggered as well, like finding her feet. And where is he?
I think he went back to where he came from. Hey, everyone. Oh, Preston, you're still here. So just him? I think it was just him.
Yeah, I think based on what I saw, he used his tether to his DNA maybe, and then just took the libs with him because they're all his mom.
He's related to Liv Octavius?
No. Wait, is he?
His dad is something Octavius. I don't remember.
He explained this so much, and I was just never an active listener.
He's got a dad whose last name is Octavius.
But so in his dimension, Liv is male.
I see.
Oh, weird. What would that even be like?
And I think an actual octopus.
Oh, maybe it's.
I don't know. He never talked about that. Because the Dr. Octopus I know is an octopus, but a highly skilled surgeon.
Thank God you didn't get sent back.
And even Ironheart, she's like, Peter, you know you can stay here forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't get a choice.
Yeah,
He doesn't get a choice.
Please stay.
Anya just starts crying.
Yeah.
Wait,
She was pretty close with Cecil.
Yeah.
You're a wizard. Can you send him a text message? Ask him if he's okay.
I mean, I'm not there yet, but at some point, yeah.
It's
You know?
from what they explained in getting me back here, like these places aren't just like doors you open. They're like planets traveling through space in weird ellipses. So you have to aim at the right one, and you it's hard to line up the shot.
And Preston?
It was his choice. He did this for us.
He was a hero.
Adam, I have an important question for you. And the answer is entirely up to you because we've not established this one way or the other. Is there a Doctor Strange in your Atlantis world?
I would say
Well, I like where this is going already.
yes. Yes.
So ominous.
But she doesn't go by Doctor Strange. She goes by Dr. Hart or Dr. Corazon.
Aww.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that being the case, is it okay if I move us all back up to Avenger Tower and kind of a debrief mode?
Yeah.
Okay. We meet up there with your various, Avenger mentors, which a lot of that happened off screen. I'm sorry we didn't get more time with our mentors. But, Domino and not Deadpool, Daredevil. Deadpool is not here.
It's peachy.
He's not allowed to be around kids.
Howard.
Like, you want Preston to be mentored by Daredevil? That'll go real well.
So yeah, those your mentors are there, and Doctor Strange is there as well, obviously, and is they've sort of called a team meeting, right? There are actually a bunch of Avengers there who you've never met either. There's like probably 10 or 12 adults, and you 4, and I think this is just like early Saturday morning at this point. It's like 6 a.m. by the time they've put out all the fires and gotten the majority of what needs to be done, and the parts that the community response team can't take care of, that they've now called everyone in to the tower, and Riri Williams gestures to Doctor Strange like, I think you should probably explain, Doctor, and he steps up to kind of take the stage. Again, Riri Williams is not in charge of the Avengers, but everyone listens to what she has to say because the Wasp is like very distracted. And why is she in charge anyway? But like also Riri doesn't want to be in charge. But Dr. Williams kind of there's no stage, but he steps out. Dr. Williams, no, well, she is Dr. Williams. He is Dr. Strange. He says, well, this may be fortunate. First things first, in all of your worlds, I've had the pleasure of meeting my counterpart, including yours, Peter. And I have to say,
I'm sorry.
No, he's lovely. He's very nice. I've never spoken with a sentient octopus before, and frankly, I found the experience enlightening.
No, that's Dr. Octopus.
Oh, sorry. Well, okay, retcon that. Wait, what is your Doctor Strange?
He's like a weird cosmic being of pure energy or something like that.
Oh, like a Dr. Manhattan type?
He's just like a Dormammu.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, everyone's a nightmare in Earth 666.
Okay. But not everyone's evil.
Aren't they though? I mean,
Okay.
It's literally 666 for a reason.
Okay.
Captain America's a werewolf.
All right, we'll retcon that. So he says, Preston, Anya, I've been in touch with the Doctor Strange from your worlds, and I can open a portal to get you home and back to your families and your reality. Peter, I'm very sorry. I was not able to contact anyone from your reality, and I'm not sure that I can send you back. I could try and open the portal, but it's just not a proven science without. I mean, I'm sensitive to the fact that you were ripped away from your home, and I'm sure you want to go back.
You know, I'm okay. I got finals coming up, and you know, it's just, you know, Amber will be so mad if I don't if I ditch her at the dance. It's like, you know.
I think our Doctor Strange is a little like unclear about like social cues, and is like looking at Riri like, I don't know what to say.
I'm sure
this kid doesn't want to go home.
I'm sure Doctor Strange, the leader of the Avengers of the Undead, can handle things without me.
This world doesn't have a Peter Parker, so it's just an easy slot fit. He's home.
Well, yeah, we have established an equilibrium, and it turns out that there's the reason why you're not glitching is you know, as the previous visitors did. We have figured out how to balance that, and so there's actually no like interdimensional consequence of you staying, and you're welcome to stay if you don't want to go back. And in fact, it would be dangerous for me to try to send you back, but I am willing to...
No, you know, I you know, I don't want to put you out, and I don't want to cause any, I don't know what kind of potentially bad things could happen. So yeah, I think for now we'll just be fine. And then he's gonna just turn to Miles, it's like, what's Jubilee hitting on me?
Yeah, oh my God, so much. Dude, you are in a love triangle. Ah! Yep, he stays. The spider stays.
Okay. Well, Preston and Anya, I can arrange for you to go back right now if you like. I'm in contact with your Doctor Strange.
Doctors Without Borders.
Indeed.
I mean, I do miss my dad.
I understand. And it really, there's almost no risk to the spell at this point. We did a lot of work when we got Peter back from we haven't actually labeled all of the dimensions that we're in contact with yet, but you know.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss my family. But
your dad's right here. That's so rude.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm proud of you, son.
Wait, are you human form or spider form?
I'm spider form.
Clicking mandibles.
You know, there I'm Spider Boy. But here I'm Arachnid. And I think I want to be Arachnid.
Well, it's even easier for me to arrange just a communication if you want to open a window to speak to your family.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
There's basically no risk at all with that. So
Do it now.
well, I assumed you'd want to speak in private. Should I open it now?
No, we're all friends with Peter.
Yeah.
Oh, way back.
What
I'm
could
basically
possibly
like
go wrong?
your godfather. Yeah, let's check in on your boy.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, he opens a portal. There's another Doctor Strange on the other side. It's actually another Benedict Wong Doctor Strange as well. So, seems like that's supposed to be the default as Benedict Wong Doctor Strange. And he says, yeah, I'm here with them now. And we have Sweatpants Spider-Man, who's actually like trimmed up a little bit. You know,
it's been like 16 years.
Yeah.
Get that baby weight off, son.
Yeah.
You got to keep it tight for MJ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're both there. Peter and MJ are there, and they're you know, I don't know. Why don't you give me the summary of this conversation? How do you want that to go?
Yeah, it basically is just, you know, talking about, you know, I miss you both so much, but I've learned what it really means to be a hero here, and I think that this dimension needs more help. I mean, our dimension has you, Dad. I think I think Miles needs me.
He's like,
I
oh
can
yeah, that
hear
makes
you.
a lot of sense.
Yo, shut up. You're old now.
You whipped off the back foot. I saw it.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
So they say, you know, we always knew we would have to let you grow up and leave one day. We thought it would be later and like at college, maybe upstate, not another dimension. But I guess if we can keep in touch, I understand what you want to do.
I mean, I'll be back at some point, someday, but
okay. Well,
I need to find out who Arachnid is.
I think time is shifting a little differently for us, so that's just something to keep in mind. Because Miles still looks like, what were you, 13?
Black don't crack. Still have the burger place here. Is all I'm saying. That's why he's staying.
Yeah, and you actually
Miles
see
is
like
just talking shit the whole time.
no, you see Peter's like consternation of like, what a burger place, the best burger. And so MJ is mostly having this conversation with you. It's like, well, yeah. We live weird, superpowered lives, and I understand if that's what you want to do, and you're just gonna have to. We'll figure out a way to keep in touch more regularly, but yeah, just know that it's about a 15-to-1 timeline here, so that's hard.
Yeah. Yeah. I love you both.
Well, we love you too. And we know that world will be lucky to have, what was it, Arachnid?
Yeah.
I like it. That's a good choice.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay, we'll talk soon. Call me on Sundays.
Well, I'm eating a burger.
I offer Preston a fist bump. Just like, yeah.
And Anya, what did you want to do?
I mean, I'm pretty much all my dad's got.
Mm.
And if Cecil could go back and other people can come in, there could be a way to travel back and forth. So I think I need to go home.
Yeah. So Dr. Strange says, well, we may be able to establish. You said the Anya here is not the criminal that we thought she was.
Right.
Well, if I can continue her training, if you could convince her to come talk to me, the two of you could be anchor points. That's what it turns out you need is an anchor point of somebody else who knows the same rituals. And if the two of you know that, you could be able to cross back and forth, only between your two worlds, but...
Okay. I think I could do that.
Okay. Yeah, your Doctor Strange has been very cooperative as well. So we'll pursue that. We'll get you a way to travel back and forth.
I like that.
Miles pulls out his phone and texts the like Hedwig with the letter at the beginning of Harry Potter scene to this universe's Anya. Just no context, no explanation.
No, unnecessary. I think you just get 3 question marks back.
I'll put my phone away.
You get like a Bitmoji Anya with a question mark over her head. She's a nerd. Okay, so all that being said, we cut to Atlantis land, and the Dr. Corazon, who is the Sorcerer Supreme in your world, and what is Cecil up to?
Well, I think.
Also, is this Anya grown up?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's or maybe she's just a little bit older. She's like college age.
Sure.
But she's already the Sorcerer Supreme because you know, a lot of the actual like humans are dead now.
Sure.
But yeah, I think I ask her if she knows any of the X-Them.
Well, yeah. I mean, we all are sort of getting along the best we can, but yeah, we know. Why?
I think I'm also a mutant.
Oh, well, we should probably look into that. Also, you should know, I'm feeling vibrations from at least 2 other me's, and it seems like we should be able to make a connection. Do you know either of them?
Yeah, I mean, I know a couple of them. If they're the ones that I just came from.
Okay. And well,
but
I think
I would really like to talk to them.
Yeah. So I think what we can do for a bit of a closing scene is, we know the Anyas can go back and forth. They can create connections. And we allow for a scene where all 5 of you can reconvene in Miles's world. And in fact, it's not that long. It's like Saturday afternoon. It's like hours later. And the 5 of you are back. You've found Cecil, who was totally committed to letting all of this go and had no promise of being able to come back, but was able to come back for this. We're meeting at Avenger Tower. How do you want this to close out?
I think I tell everybody that, they seem to have everything under control here, and as much as I'm going to miss them, I need to go help my dimension, and tell them I'm going to go join the X-Them, and we're gonna try to make peace with the Atlanteans and figure out a new world there.
Mm-hmm.
I say, well, at least this time we get to say goodbye, and I give him a big hug.
And I give Cecil and Anya a big hug.
Preston goes in for the big hug.
Oh, big group hug.
And then the man spider finishes it off with all his arms.
So many arms.
Yeah.
Now, what about a brief montage of going to the dance? Is that a thing? We don't have to play it all out. I know we're way over time, but
Yeah.
okay.
He got
like
the tux and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, as we're all going back, I'm like, wait, but you're staying for homecoming, right?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to the dance.
Yeah, okay. We were doing like a bye hug, and I was like, oh wait, hold on, like, come on.
Is this your first goodbye hug? No, you hugged like 15 times goodbye.
Okay, that's a lot. I'm not a big hugger. Oh, that's a lie. And he goes in and tackles Preston for a hug. Besides, you all have to watch me be crowned head boy. I wasn't super listening when they told us what was going to happen. but Genki will be very upset if you're not there.
Yeah,
Cecil.
and my tux looks amazing.
That too.
And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can all imagine the pan of the the dance scene of the first of all the competition. The game is played. Obviously, Visions Academy wins.
Obviously.
Obviously.
The players are carried out in their
It's just there's the jungler that AP had to cover because their other one went missing. Couldn't keep up.
Yep.
Ooh, Genki made a big switch from jungler to top, and Miles will never stop laughing about that.
The ensuing dance that night. Everyone...
Is the song playing "Don't You Forget About Me" but covered by The Weeknd?
Sure.
Yeah.
And one of the things I need to know is what Manspider does about this dating situation.
Well, I imagine there's a montage of him like meeting up with Amber and like trying to apologize, and like then they go about the dance, and he just realizes they don't have anything in common, and they just kind of fade apart. But then then you get a shot of like he sees Jubilee across the dance.
Oh, she came to the dance? Okay, I love it. Awesome.
I think there's one little moment where like Miles goes to Cecil, and it's just like, we've been through a lot together, and I think you owe me, as he looks over at Cecil. And then later we see Miles walking out with I can't remember anyone's names anymore, Peter's old like transformer, and he turns into old Peter to go talk to Amber, and then it like starts to fritz out immediately. He's like, oh shit, and then runs away.
I like it. Oh, the holograph machine. Is that what you mean?
The holograph machine.
Yeah. I love it. How does Anya's dance night go? Oh, can't hear.
Sorry. She's dancing with friends. She's dancing with her spider thems. She's having a good time. And while she's dancing with Cecil at one point, she's like, well, since you're going, can I have your computer?
Yeah,
he's got this really super powered, nice computer.
The plugs aren't going to work anyway, so.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
European converters aren't going to work either, so.
Yeah.
No. But,
I love it. That's so great.
And to Anya, I leave my computer. Miles, my holographic image inducer.
Can I jump in and do one more dumb thing before Arachnid goes as like a dumb lead-in? Miles gets crowned onto like homecoming court, and during his speech, he like rips off his last little patch, and he goes, "I kicked the habit. Thanks, Arachnid," and like throws it, and like everyone cheers.
Your Arachnid branded Band-Aids.
Yeah.
Oh no! I came up with those so fast.
I love it.
Yeah. So Preston walks in a little later because he realized he didn't have a suit for the dance. He wasn't going to go to the dance. The suit he's wearing looks ill-fitted and old. It was actually one of Peter's old suits, like original Spider-Man's old suits. And walks in and is kind of just hanging out, trying to get a feel for the dance, and not really talking to anybody. And is approached by Flash, his roommate, and asks him to dance.
Yay!
And that's going to be a weird, complicated thing for a moment, but we'll see where it goes.
Awesome.
Also, Peter or Preston's going to be an eye out for any kind of black sludge, because he saw what happened to Flash in another universe, and not on my watch.
Hey, I mean, he seemed to be doing fine with Venom. Like, it was, nothing went wrong there. All right.
Was he though?
Well, I think that's Return to the Spider-Verse. I can't thank you enough, all of you, for playing this with me. Everyone who's come to watch. It's It's been such a fun ride, and I had no idea where this was going to go when we started. And I hope you had like half as much fun as I did, because I had an unreasonable amount of good times. So thank you. I don't think we have to do end of session moves, but if you want to go around and do your end of series move, feel free to. Well, we could just say who we are and make our goodbyes.
Well, I unlocked my moment of truth, which says 6 seasons in a movie. Okay. Yeah.
Well, if it's on the playbook, then
I will do.
I mean, I guess we have to now.
Let's go around. Abria, where can the people find your stuff and what's going on?
Hi, I'm Bria Iyengar. You can catch me on social media at Quiddy, Quiddie. In a little under 2 hours, you can catch me over on D&D Beyond's Twitch channel for their 3rd anniversary, playing a level 20 All Paladins game, GM'd by B. Dave Walters.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be wild. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. and every Sunday you can catch me and Eric together playing New Pantheon, which is a Demigods actual play over on
Now,
Saving
what's
Throw
Demigods?
Show. I don't know. I won't learn. I refuse.
Yeah, that's evident.
No idea. On Mondays, you can catch me over on twitch.tv/D&D, where I'm playing Lost Mine of Phandelver with the Roll20 crew. It's so much fun. This Tuesday is the return of Pirates of Salt Bay. Yar, for our 4th season and our kind of victory lap before we close down this particular campaign. And every other Friday, a new episode of 12-Sided Stories drops, which is a fully produced actual play. Michelle is one of the players in a game I'm running that's just started up called it's called Heliotrope. It's a Hack the Planet campaign. It's so much fun, and I'm so excited for you to hear all of this. And the big announcement this week, now I can talk about it. September 16th, the brand new side quest for Dimension 20 comes out, and it's called Pirates of Leviathan. And I play a character named Myrtle the Bitch. So definitely catch up on all of that and get up to date and ready to go. Episodes will premiere on YouTube, and then they get thrown behind dropouts like paywall. So catch them when they go live. And that's
cool.
Me.
Well, since you mentioned Michelle, let's go to Michelle.
Hey, my name is Michelle. You know that. And you can find me on the socials at Michulu. That's Michulhu. You can find me every other week on 12-Sided Stories podcast. Lots of great stories, loads of fun. You can find my music through Plate Mail Games on Drive-Thru RPG and Battle Bards.
Awesome. We'll just go around the horn to Eric.
Hi, my name's Eric. You can find me on all the social medias, including my Twitch channel at Mostly Eric, which is my name on all the things. And then I'm also, if Bria's there, there's like a 50-50 chance I'm there. So just watch Bria and you'll probably see me.
Awesome. Joey?
Hey guys, I'm Joey. You can find me on the socials at Joey Nestra. You can also see me every other Sunday, not this Sunday, but every other Sunday, on Happy Jack's RPG podcast for Glittering Night, our Vampire 5e game, where I get to play a Toreador LA fuckboy and enjoy all the joys that brings. Hopefully more stuff soon. Keep an eye on my socials. Justin's muted.
Adam?
Hi. I have been Adam, and I'm not streaming anything else for a while. So this was my last streaming game for a little while. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not in any other streaming games because Bria likes Eric now more than me. So I said it. It's real.
I can only keep track of like one white passing person at a time. I'm so sorry. That's all I get.
It's okay. I just miss you.
I miss you too.
I miss you already. Anyway, no, I'm not in anything else right now.
And he's gone. And he's back.
And I'm back. And I'm back. Anyway, you can find me on social media at Hubuck. I'm on Twitter, but mostly Instagram, where I post pictures of my cats and my artwork and queer stuff and native stuff and political stuff. That's it.
Okay. Sorry, there's a leaf blower outside my window again. But Abri, I think you needed to add something.
I had one more thing over the last montage of us kind of leaving the dance at the end of the night, and those who are vamping back to their dimensions do so, and the rest of us probably get a little deet to go fight more crime. So okay, let's do this one last time, yeah? For real this time. This is it. My name is Miles Morales. I was bitten by a radioactive spider 2 movies ago. And for about a year, I was the one and only Spider-Man. I think you know the rest. Friends come, friends go. But heroes live on. They leave a legacy. So I'm Spider-Man, but I'm not the only one. Not by a long shot. Not anymore. And then we cut away to our cool group. And I'm just I'm about to start crying, so you have to cut away. Jason, say something!
There's something in my eye. Hold on. Okay, I'm fine. Whatever.
It's fine. It's fine. I think I got some grape ape dust in my eye, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's the drugs. It's the space drugs.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Well, thank you everybody so much for being here. Does anyone have a request for a raid before we go? Otherwise, I might just go over to this No Man's Sky raid or stream that's up. Nope. Okay. Cool. I'll throw this up. Hopefully, you'll go join Octavia, which just seems perfect for where we're going. Yeah. Really, I can't thank everybody enough, all of you for participating in the game, all of chat and everyone who's followed along. The crazy hype train today was unbelievable. Thank you so much for that. It's just made this so fun, and we don't know what the next thing will be, but keep an eye out. Also, I didn't say what I'm up to. You can find me on Wednesdays at here. It's probably okay in the morning. At the evening, I'm on Happy Jacks RPG, and Friday afternoons, I'm back here for more No Man's Sky. So that's what I'm up to right now. Hopefully more soon. And until next time, just keep thwipping.
Thwip, 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 thwip.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.